Hello, everybody tuning in. This is the pre-show. If you're watching this archived, the pre-show won't be trimmed off, so maybe check the comments for when the show begins. But at this point, the Xbox showcase will be a half hour from the start of this video. So you'll have to go about 30 minutes in probably to skip past all the nothing. Just so you know. Well, it won't be nothing. It'll be our pre-show. Tweeting out. Becky will join me in a moment. Okay. Hello, Pooh Buns and Sean Yeagers, Razal Gul. Hey guys, welcome to the Microsoft pre-show. I'm sitting here waiting for Becky because she's having toast. Okay. How am I doing? My back hurts. I'm old. I have been up for a long time. Not as long as the first show, though. But yeah, I didn't have a nap. Becky did. I've been up since noon. I slept like about 6 hours after the last show and then woke up around noon. So not that bad. So I'm having a beer to finish my day. So yeah, we'll be starting in about, I guess, like, you know, Microsoft starts in 25 minutes. I can pop onto their stream real quick. They have music, so I don't want to spend any time in there. 24 minutes. 24 minutes away from show start.
Hi.
Becky's all ready. The kitties are sleeping. Yeah, somebody said screw whoever. Oh, the message is gone. Somebody was angry about how this is all timed for Europeans. What time is it in Europe? Didn't previous E3s usually, like, all the streams were in the morning Pacific time? But now they're at noon Pacific time. They're afternoon Pacific time. It's at 2 a.m. in Australia. It's 2 a.m. in Japan. It's 6:30 in Denmark, 5 in the UK. 5 a.m.? Wait, no. So it's 5 p.m. Yeah, use 24-hour clock. Well, that's not bad for European people. It's 7 p.m., but the European Championships are happening here. So that's what you're angry about? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hi.
Hey,
Becky
how you
boy.
doing, pal? Hi, you look tired.
You look really tired, bud.
You look really tired, pal. You should go back to sleep. Aw, pal. Oh, feather dance? Mm-hmm. You want up? You're so cute. Okay. Yeah.
And you snuggle with Fraser.
I guess.
Hi. I didn't give him Butterfingers because he was sleeping.
It's alright. He's just wondering what's going on. It's Austria versus North Macedonia, Frash. Football's never seen a more exciting match.
You don't like the footy?
Football. Football.
It's me. Choto.
What is your... What? Sure. Do you have a favorite footballer?
Thank you.
All eyes will be on Wimbledon for the footballers' jamboree.
You want some water?
Kippers abound at the footballers' trot-de-doo. I don't know any more words. Across the Piccadilly. How have I slept? Well, not a lot in the last few days. Schedule's all fucked up now. Carbon Water's in the shadow chat. Why aren't you in the turbo chat, Carbon Water? Since a lot of old turbos, I suppose, show up during these shows, well, it won't matter to you if you're only here for these shows, but we have a different chat. A lot of people don't know about it. Maybe the turbo, or the mods, if they have the time, will give you the link for it in the how to sign up down in the somebody tell Carbon Water how to get in. You won't be able to get in today, but we have a new method. I'm gonna get the new M1 iPad Pro. I'm gonna wait. I mean, there's no rush because none of the apps. I mean, my current iPad's super powerful, and there's hardly any apps that take advantage of its power. So that's the sad thing about the iPad, the M1 chip. There aren't any developers who are actually going to take full advantage of that power.
I hope this isn't loud. I'm turning on my mic.
But I mean, if you don't have an iPad yet, there's no reason to hold off. If you want an iPad, go get that M1 iPad. Especially with that OLED screen.
Sony is not doing a show.
And Sony's a bunch of little bitches. They lose. They lose.
Topes lose.
So we're about to watch the Xbox thing, if you're just tuning in. This is our pre-show.
Hi, I'm here now.
This is Xbox's show to lose.
Mm-hmm.
It's theirs to lose. They have the power. It's all in there. Like, they would have to, like, take a shit in front of the camera in order to lose this. Like, they've bought so many studios. They have potentially so many properties to show off, including Bethesda. They're calling it the Bethesda Games Showcase as well. I don't know how long that they've slotted for this.
I think an hour and a half, like 90 minutes.
Is that what they said? I don't recall seeing that, but like, as I said in previous, little buddy, on previous E3 streams, I've said so far that Xbox is going to take this opportunity to flex their might.
Yes.
I think they just bought Bethesda. Take the toy for a spin. You go into the studio, you kick down the door, you say, we own this place now. Now show me what you got. And then you take all their stuff that they've been trying to keep under wraps, top secret, and you put it into a video and you put it on the internet. That's what I would do if I was Mr. Xbox.
Mr. Box.
Mm-hmm. That's what I would do. So even if like Bethesda had been wanting to hold off showing off certain properties, who knows? Maybe they didn't want to hold off. Maybe whatever. But if they were, Xbox is going to force them to show some stuff, I think. Skyrim 2. Right. Who even knows what the next fucking Elder Scrolls is?
Hopefully we get something exciting today. It's been 3 years since that Elder Scrolls 6 image.
Oh. Yeah, I got a pain right here.
Is that where you put your pain patch, old man?
Yeah, it is.
You. It's not just you. I'm sorry. Is it the special sumo one?
Alright, I don't want to know about any fucking leaks, guys. Like, I haven't seen any leaks. I don't know about any leaks. I don't want to fucking know about any leaks. So don't tell me about leaks. And then, don't act like I should have known. That's actually happened in previous years. We've reacted to something for E3. We've gone, like, you know, been like, wow! And then people are like, it was leaked. Like, why are you surprised? It's like,
you're probably faking it.
Oh, fuck! I remember, like, afterwards in YouTube comments being like, oh, this guy's fucking faking. Everybody knew this was coming because it was leaked. It's like, fuck you. Goddamn, fuck all of you.
It's okay.
Is that where we are right now? Where am I?
Yes, leeks are for the kitchen. They make lovely stews.
Ooh, I want onions.
Yeah, fried onions.
Yeah. Give me onions.
Pretty good.
I want onions.
Yeah, there you go. You're just getting into it.
Give me onions.
In previous years,
I don't give a shit about previous years. Microsoft lost all the time.
Actually,
they always lost. Nah, they didn't always lose. Sometimes they did like second or third.
Yeah, like.
They never won though, did they? They never won.
They came in second one year to Bethesda in 2018.
It's because Bethesda had a show. They had a hell of a show.
Yeah, in 2018.
Is that the year that they had?
They had Rage 2, Doom
Rappy
Eternal,
McGee.
Andrew WK. Yep.
Rappy McGee.
And Prey, Moon Crash was available today. They announced Fallout 76, and that was the year they announced Elder Scrolls 6. That was 2018 for Bethesda. In 2018...
Prey came out... Wait. Yeah.
Prey Moon Crash.
Yeah.
2018 for Microsoft, they did Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Fallout 76, The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, which was free that day as well, which is always a bonus.
This is who?
Microsoft.
Okay.
Jump Force, Battletoads, Cyberpunk
so
77, Tunic.
That's when
this
they got
is the year
second?
they got second. And Cuphead DLC.
Always coming like third, or this is our determination.
Yeah, this is based on my stats. So in 2018, they came in second. 2017, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like last. EA comes in last every year. It was next to EA.
One of the best parts about Xbox is that their presentations, it sucks because this year it won't be so. But their presentations are often... First of all, why the fuck is this a digital fucking event? Why isn't E3 real this year?
Because
is it too long
tentative. Like, the whole COVID situation is, like...
Excuse me? I'm watching a 4-game series of Blue Jays versus the Red Sox at Fenway, and it's fucking packed. You're telling me you can't have a fucking stage show?
That's weird.
No, it's not weird.
You have to plan like way in advance for this stuff.
You just you call up E3.
Yeah.
And you reserve a space, and then you do a show. Are you like...
I used to do events planning for a living.
Yeah, but not for me.
Actually... Microsoft came very close in 2015 as well. Second again to Bethesda. They came in like almost last or second.
People are watching the Euros live too. Whatever the Euros are. You mean Eurovision?
The European Championship, Fraser. It's hosted in different cities instead of one host country, so people traveling all over just to watch the games. Oh wait, that's a bad thing.
So it's just like, yeah, all over.
Huh? Oh, cool. Where'd my paperclip go?
Uh-oh.
That was my papers.
If in case you didn't get the memo, I'm tired.
Why are you so tired?
Because I've been up for a long time and you had a nap, a big nap.
Like a few hours.
Yeah, that must have been nice.
It is. It found my paperclip.
Careful not to adjust your mic.
Sorry, guys.
So, what do we do on these pre-shows?
I go over my charts. What do you guys want to see from Microsoft and Bethesda? Is plus comma prints?
I want to see today... Okay, Bethesda, I want to see a new Fallout. Won't happen. But I want to see a new Fallout announced.
Okay.
And it's not going to happen. And I want to see a fucking actual trailer for the next Elder Scrolls. Not going to happen. Okay. And I want to see... I guess... I don't give a fuck about Starfield because I don't know anything about Starfield. So they're going to have to convince me why I should give a fuck about Starfield.
Okay.
Look, wait a minute. Why do I give a shit about Elder Scrolls? Or Fallout? I mean, I liked Fallout when I played it.
Well, Starfield's a thing on its own.
Funny.
Wait, is it a thing on its own?
But it's going to be a fucking glitch fest. What?
Was it a thing before?
What?
Starfield.
No, it's a brand new IP.
Yeah, that's why you're excited about
Elder Scrolls in space.
Oh my god. Really?
Maybe.
I mean, I liked Mass Effect. Guys, I can't space.
They... Fraser doesn't give a shit about games in general since Disco Elysium. You're right! Says this person whose thing has been hidden.
Of all time.
I'm going to show you his message because it's hilarious. You're right. Every game sucks except for Disco Elysium. Quote me on that. Every game. But not during sponsored shows. Don't quote me on that during sponsored shows. What else could
There's been some speculation that Starfield is based on a canceled Bethesda game about space in the late 90s.
Okay. Maybe... What else does they do? They have a few shitty things that they do.
People were saying since Bethesda's there, BioShock. Something new from BioShock.
Bethesda does BioShock? What?
Do they not?
What?
No, they don't.
That's 2K. 2K owns BioShock.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Doom. You know, I think Doom needs a break. I love Doom. Yeah. But let's give it a little break. You know, let's give it a year off. We don't want Doom to become whatever Ubisoft does, all their stuff. We don't want it every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Deathloop.
You just want Xbox to announce BioShock.
Honestly.
Deathloop?
Yeah, let's just have Xbox announce, let's have they do it. But Deathloop, I'm sick of it. I keep seeing fucking trailers for it. I don't give a fuck. Tell me when it's out. I don't care about these trailers for Deathloop anymore. it's not a good enough or interesting enough title to be to be teasing it for year on year. Like, just put it out. Or stop talking about
Oh,
it.
a new Sunset Overdrive. How about that?
Sure, but I'm pretty sure the IP... Wait, who owns the IP?
Damn it.
Does Insomniac own it, or does Xbox own it?
I feel like Xbox owns it.
I feel like they did, because they bankrolled it. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
Insomniac's pretty busy with probably the next Spider-Man. You know, Sunset Overdrive was basically Spider-Man. Like, that was the precursor to Spider-Man. That's what got them the job, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They proved that they were able to do really great, stylized, open worlds, and amazing, like, you know, character movements and stuff. They basically proved what they are able to do with that game. I don't think you'll see it again. I don't think Insomniac has enough studios.
It's Insomniac/Sony that owns it.
Huh?
Sony?
Well, it was exclusive to Xbox, and now I'm really confused. But anyway.
Yeah. I would have disregarded it if so many people hadn't said it independently.
Well, now I don't even... Whatever. But yeah, Spider-Man needs a break as well. Insomniac owned the IP, so when Insomniac got bought by PlayStation, they got the IP. I feel like we found that out when we talked to the head of Insomniac, that they owned the IP to Sunset. Well, that's friggin' ironic and hilarious. And hey, Sony, bring Sunset Overdrive, just the original,
Oh my god, yes!
over to PlayStation.
So people
That was
who
such
have
a great
PlayStation
game.
can play it too! Because it was awesome.
I regret not finishing that game.
Yeah.
It's one of those games that got like buried from like something, a bunch of games came out and we just never got back.
Oh
It
man.
was one of those games that if you don't keep playing it, you were like, oh my god, I'm not going to be able to go back to that unless I replay like a bunch of missions to figure out how to play again.
I've been wanting to play it forever. I'd buy it on the PS5.
It was so cool, and the writing was really good. Anyways, all right, this is about Xbox though.
Yes.
Are we going to see the Halos?
Yes.
Are we going to see Halo Infinite has been... Oh my god, oh wow. So it's been announced for 3 E3s in a row. Like, they teased it 2 back, or 3 back. And then, like...
I got that data.
All I know... It doesn't matter. All I know is that the last time they showed it, we all laughed at it. Because it was horrible.
Right.
It was awful. And I spoke my mind right off the bat and got attacked for it until finally, slowly, the internet wants to, like, you know, they were all pro and they were like, okay, maybe it is bad, it's bad, and let's attack it! Yeah, it's worst! Like, that's how they go. Like, you can't, nobody, like, wants to be against something, especially other streamers. Like, they don't want to be negative about a property. So they, like, are like, ah! And then once they saw the tide turn, then they all changed their opinion, and everybody it was fun to hate it. I hate it. I was the first to hate it.
Fraser he's always the first to hate this guy.
Yeah. Anyways, it looked horrible during their last showing, so let's hope they updated the graphics. I think they said that it had nothing to do with the graphics backlash. They were like, it just needed some retooling, nothing to do with the backlash or like what people said about it. It was like... Do you think they'll show us Lego Star Wars? Do they own Lego?
It starts in 4 minutes.
I know that the new Halo's bringing back 4-player versus split screen, I think.
Oh.
Which is great.
Right.
That's a win. And it's funny, we make fun of Halo on the show a lot, but like some of our earliest episodes were playing Halo, and we've talked, during those episodes, you heard us talk about how much we used to love playing Halo split screen against each other. Like, we you know, it's an old nostalgia. Like, I was really angry when they came out with a Halo that wasn't split screen anymore. That was stupid.
I basically never played Halo. Did
It's
I
not
ever
that
play it on
good.
the show?
It was like groundbreaking when it came out, but now it's like
I'm the Juggernaut!
It's the most generic shooty shoots, Mr. Helmet Man. Like,
Right.
with no violence, though. Like, he's not even as cool as Doom Guy, the other Mr. Helmet Man, that he copied. Anyways.
Maybe a new Fatal Frame today?
Do they own that?
How dare you
this
say
is the
Halo
thing,
isn't
though,
good.
about, like, being serious now. Because we only have minutes to go. Xbox tends to get major announcements from
Smaller publishers?
from the big ones, too.
Oh.
Often they get big announcements on their stage. And I, as far as winners go, I always attribute whoever got it on their stage. You know, this
get
isn't
bonus
about
points
like
for that.
who got the exclusives or whatever. It's like you just put on a good show and I give you points. And they often end up getting really big announcements. Like they got Elden Ring, the teaser for that, for one example. But they get
Right.
many, even if they aren't exclusive to Xbox. They end up often getting major announcements. So we might see some cool stuff that nobody was expecting today. Like, I've been talking about, should we watch Squeenix? You know what? We'll see. Because I have a feeling if Squeenix had anything major to announce, they have a show today. I bet you they'll announce it here first. They're going to show it on this stage during this presentation and then talk about it at length on theirs.
Yeah, that has happened quite a few times.
They do this.
Yeah.
So I think that you might see some cool big announcements from, like, who knows, like maybe from even 2K or maybe from, like, you know, people that don't. Maybe you will see the new BioShock as a big internet break. I'm hoping for just one internet breaking announcement this E3.
Yeah.
Please give me one. So I'm thinking if there's going to be one, it will be during this show. That's what I'm holding out hope for. Like that would be pretty internet breaking, I think. Like if who controls? So 2K has BioShock.
Yeah.
Or let's say Levine's property that he's been working on in his small studio decides
Comes up
to
with
announce
something
his project here. Or
Available today!
or like I don't know, what has Telltale been working on? Not Telltale, I mean Double Fine. What have they been working on? Maybe something fun. Probably not internet breaking anything they would come out with, but like, you know, we all love Double Fine, but they're not going to break the internet. Internet breaking stuff is major IPs.
Imagine all the big announcements will be during the PC show.
That'll never happen. But EA has kind of like tapped out this year, right? They're doing some weird like
Next week or next month.
a couple weeks from now, or like
Yeah, July 20th.
yeah, they're not even like officially part of E3. What if EA wanted to announce or show a major trailer during this? Maybe we'll see the trailer for the next Dragon Age or Star Wars or whatever the hell.
Starting.
What?
What? We have a minute and a half.
I got a minute and a half. I don't want to listen to that. I don't want that music on my stream.
I don't know if Sony has anything planned at all this summer, actually.
People are just presuming they do. And
And
likely
just
they
haven't.
do. They're going to wait and then they're going to put out like some stupid direct, some stupid state of play.
You're going to wait until after E3, see what happens.
Yeah. Like this could have been really cool.
That's not the official channel. That's not the official channel.
Xbox. Oh shit. What is it? How do I find it then? It is time. It is on. Fuck me. Well, I guess I'm behind, so I might go to the... Which one is...
Out. Oh.
How do I find Xbox? I searched Xbox, and all I get is Xbox on.
It's just Xbox.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Xbox channel?
They call it Xbox Channel? I hope I'm not missing anything big.
It has a countdown of 1 minute now.
Okay.
Whew, thank you.
Xbox Channel. Wow. They weren't able to get Xbox? What? Anyways. Now how do I... Why is this
Someone
feature...
else is saying it's only called Xbox.
Okay, so I found it anyways, but how do I get to the showcase? Why is this so hard? Okay, what's the exact name of the stream? Maybe I can look up the exact name. Oh, here we go. Audio description. I want normal. Wow, did I get here just in the nick of time?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So, it's an off year, so we don't expect anything amazing, but it would be nice to have one thing this year. So that's what I'm hoping. Xbox, just give us one thing. It's your E3 to lose. It's your choice. Do you wish to lose or do you wish to win? It's not that hard to win, considering what we've seen so far. You can do it.
"20 years.
Hey, here he
That's
is.
how long Xbox has been with us. And like you, this
It's kinda
is
loud.
a moment I always
Oh,
look forward
shit.
to. I love seeing the new games, crossing my fingers for my favorites to return, hoping for a few surprises. Most of all, though, I love seeing everyone around the world come together and celebrate what games mean to
How's
all
that?
of us. And I think, this past year, they've meant even more. Thank you. for
Every
being
time
with
I
us
see
today.
Todd Howard, I
Thank you for the
can't
support
not
you
think
give
of
us
Chota
and
Boy.
one another.
Oh God, he basically is Chota Boy.
Becky, that's mean.
In my
If
head?
it wasn't for the friendships
That's really
we've had,
mean.
No, it's
that
not.
At Bethesda,
They just look
we
alike.
believe video games do one thing better than anything else. They transport us. Through art and technology, there's real magic when you step into a new world and can make it your own. We've traveled the worlds of Elder Scrolls, of Fallout, and now, for the first time in over 25 years, we're creating a new universe.
They're leading with it.
Set hundreds of years in our future, it's an epic about
Oh,
hope,
I like the logo.
our shared humanity,
It's really cool.
and answering our greatest mystery. It's a game we've dreamt of playing, and it wasn't until now that we have the hardware, the technology, and the team who's hard at work at home to make that dream a reality. We're excited to finally share our first in-game teaser and something to look forward to.
In-game. Cool, I guess. I mean, I like CG too, but in-game. Wasn't expecting that.
Ugh, this quality sucks.
So unlike some of you guys, we know nothing about Starfield. I'm sure like there's info out there about what it might be about. I know nothing.
They say the wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that we have measured it. You're part of Constellation now, part of our family. What you've found, it's the key to unlocking everything. This is all we've been working towards. We've come to the beginning of humanity's final journey. That's why we're here. To discover what's out there.
You are go for launch.
That was a hell of a fart. That certainly was a teaser. So it seems routed in reality, real Earth-ish.
November 11th,
type of
2022.
Yeah, so that's the release date, and all you have is a teaser? Please, sir. What the hell?
It is awesome
Maybe they'll
to
give a
share
little
with
bit
you
more.
for the very
it's that
first
close-
time, one of the most anticipated games in the world.
Hi,
from
Sarah.
Todd and the team at Bethesda Game Studios. A groundbreaking game. And yes,
She's speaking within
it's
a vacuum,
exclusive.
We don't even know what it is! How is it the
Xbox
most
and
anticipated
Bethesda
ever?
Games
Oh, because
Showcase.
people want it to be the
I am
next
so
Elder
excited and
Scrolls in
proud to be
space.
here today, celebrating games. Because although it's been an incredibly tough year, I am grateful that games have been such an important source of joy and connection. We are committed to forging
She's
the
putting
next
on her
era of
valedictorian
gaming, conjuring
voice.
worlds never
Yeah.
before possible, unlocking play
Always
across
a
all
valedictorian.
devices, and delivering the
Who
power
are
of
you?
games
Yeah.
to everyone. And now, we get to share that quest with Bethesda. Not just as partners, but as one team, united in bringing the very best games to more people everywhere. So today, we get to reveal more of what's to come. We have an amazing show, 30 titles,
And look at me
27
now.
Xbox Game Pass. And of course,
What are you-
every single
About
console title you'll see
valedictorian?
today is
Yeah.
optimized for Xbox
I was delayed.
Series X and S, offering
Have another
next-gen
beer?
performance, speed, and features. We get to work with the best studios on Earth. Next is something
30
truly
titles,
riveting.
nice.
The latest entry in the haunting and evocative franchise created by GSC Game World, Stalker 2. Coming first to Xbox Series consoles and PC. This will be a true next-gen experience, targeting 4K resolution and ray tracing. Let's take a look at what you'll get to play when it launches next year.
I love it when robots try to be human.
I'm sure she's a very nice robot.
Yeah, she's probably a very good robot.
Я как спарень.
Oh, this is really loud.
Ну,
Out of nowhere.
чё там?
Готово.
Ну и пошли они нахрен.
Спасибо тебе. Ты многим сталкерам жизнь спас.
Sorry, buds.
Ну, давай, малюй картину маслом.
So Microsoft's audio mix is all over the place. Can somebody tell me what Stalker is?
Я не
'Cause I never
люблю
played
разборки и не лезу.
Is it kind of like
Не
Metro?
хочу пулю поймать.
Ну не знаю. Между
higher
аномалией
graphics
и
stalker?
маслиной я уже лучше
Why did
Higher
I?
graphics?
Why did I never play? Explain to me why I never played a Stalker.
Stalker is more like a classic Fallout than Metro.
Oh,
Metro and Amnesia.
they're pretty
had a
old.
baby.
That's why I never played them.
Ah.
And I'm assuming PC game maybe more than not.
Weren't they
Old
PC
and PC only. Yeah,
exclusives?
I was
Okay.
never a PC gamer as a youngster, so
Не
Really?
первый год в Sony, вроде
I
примелькалось
played
уже.
Doom and Quake on
Каждый
PC.
день
And
удивляет.
Duke Nukem.
Зона надоесть не может.
And that Sextress game.
Говорят, ты знаешь, где вход в фундамент.
Stalker is based on Russian sci-fi books and Chernobyl.
Узнаешь мотив?
Oh, how many
Слышал?
people?
Вот это культура. А
Are
ты
gonna claim
одно и
that song.
то же по кругу лобаешь.
Eh.
Сам же просишь. У меня музучилище, если что.
О, месье, прошу прощения. Может, вам кученый? Профессура. Они вам лабораторию найдут.
This is highly anticipated in Russia?
Oh,
Да пошел ты.
There's the
Зря ты
amnesia.
так с друзьями. Ты же его на вылазки таскаешь.
Чего-чего, а дружбы в зоне я точно не встречал.
Это верно.
Он мучился?
Нет.
Это хорошо.
Fraser does not have other
Он этого
clothes.
не заслужил.
Thanks for
А пулю
asking.
заслужил. Жаль, что ты так с ним поступил.
Мне тоже. Считаешь, я не думал, как обойтись без его смерти?
People have problem with my clothes.
Она не могла быть свободна, пока он жив.
What's your fucking
Зато теперь посмотри на нее.
Just wondering.
What's your fucking life like?
Just
Я не
wondering.
Okay.
Зона дала мне жизнь. Новую жизнь. Жизнь, которую я готов вернуть, если потребуется. Я буду защищать ее.
Neither do I. True.
Всегда.
So this looks cool. A little depressing. I don't know that it has a lot of like, you know, hook pizzazz type stuff going on.
Припять. Нужно с ним поговорить.
Like there's nothing making me want to jump into this world. Like
Удачной охоты, сталкер.
gritty, but not the good kind of gritty. Like kind of just sad, depressing.
April 28th, 2020. Oh, what's this? Prey? Turtle Rock Studios.
Rebuilding. Survivors not enough.
So we've seen quite a few trailers to this now.
Don't need to do anything.
Oh, I can turn it back up again.
Written in any numbers.
Their audio is all over the place.
Yeah, it is. Audio balancing is a bit.
Hang in there, Ollie. No rest for the wicked.
Let's go.
You're here. Come on.
None of the characters in this are particularly compelling.
God, I love Mondays.
What about the I Love Mondays girl?
Another day in paradise.
What about the
Another day in paradise.
girl?
Let there be light.
I'm excited.
Yeah, the game itself looks fine. The characters, I'm just saying, are kind of like.
Buckle up, buttercups.
We got one shot.
It's a lot of let there be light lines.
Everyone's saying it. Well, generally, they're saying they're playing it for the gameplay, not necessarily the characters.
Imagine a game like that where one of the characters is like Trevor from GTA, you know? Like,
Yeah.
you can make realistic looking
Canadian.
people who are compelling. You don't need to have Reinhardt with a giant hammer to make a compelling character in video games.
Uh-oh.
And it's coming to Game Pass. I guess that's a big announcement. Yeah,
Day
because those who
one.
have Game Pass will be excited for this. This looks like
Right.
Deathloop.
Yeah, it does. Oh man, we're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, whatever.
Presents.
I don't care.
Okay.
Plus, the algorithm's gotten so good.
It doesn't matter if we talk over it.
Yeah, it's
But
those were the old days where we used to sing over them or whatever. Hey, this is not Deathloop? Was Deathloop co-op? I thought it was asynchronous PvP or something.
Contraband. On Game Pass.
I got flagged for that.
We don't even know what it is.
I got content ID'd for that.
Yeah, a new IP, but
I'm cutting that out of my broadcast. I'll just cut it right out. Fuck your fucking new announcement.
Sea of Thieves.
An ill wind blows from beyond the horizon. A new danger is coming on the tides. And the one who might stop this ruin, trapped for all forever in the sea of the damned. Now to save the pirate life, you must start by saving the life of one.
They're ghosts. They can just go through.
You know that accent?
Oh, didn't realize we had company.
You know the book, the novel?
Captain
Oh my
Jack
god, he's
Sparrow.
gonna be in it.
But I suspect you already knew that.
You know the novel The Key? Or The Quay? The Key?
Yes.
It's like about a boy being stranded and he
Jack stole.
he meets a buddy who saves him and he's like, he speaks with that accent.
This world will sink into shadow.
I got a grade 5 teacher who she would like to do this accent while she read it. And she's really good at it. Yeah, it was actually pretty good. You're related to that teacher. Ish. And it's just sad that in today's world she wouldn't be allowed to do it. But she was pretty good at it.
Huh. That's fun.
Oh yes. And now on Davy Jones.
Yeah, can you? I don't know. Yeah, it's so tough.
Well, I believe that now is the perfect time to use these cannons.
A world without the eternal best. Is a world that refuses
Sadly, when Sea of Thieves came out, it felt pretty flat due to, I think, was it server issues or like gameplay issues? And I've heard that it's gotten better since release, but you kind of only have one chance when it comes to games like this where you need a player base.
Yeah.
There's a second one of those?
I wonder if people will be more interested in playing now that it's got Pirates of the Caribbean. They're trying to pull people back.
The Sea of Thieves, eh? Bring me that horizon.
And Jack Sparrow's a little bit tired at this point. I think pirates might just be a bit tired at this point. Pirates might be the new zombies.
Zombies are still zombies, though.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Hello! I'm excited to get back to the one we're playing. I think it might be time now that we finished Disco Elysium.
Yeah. I could get into that.
So stupid. So what are they announcing here then? Because this is already out, so...
The Yakuza show's weakness is done. Time to call a friend!
We didn't even get to the point where he starts adding people to his party. So, okay, this is pretty old, all of this. Oh, is this new?
Happy birthday!
Oh god, that was like a $30 cake.
This is all old trailer. Like, this is kind of a waste of E3 space right here. We've all seen this on Game Pass.
Available today on Game
Just because it's on Game Pass now doesn't mean you should show an old trailer again on your E3 presentation.
Were they shooting at a rocket?
And now that it's clear that Xbox has won, it didn't take them like 20 minutes and they've won. I'm gonna be extra mean.
Okay.
To take them down a notch.
Oh, okay.
They still have another fucking hour to go.
That's why I'm never too nice to Fraser. Because then he'll just be mean.
the hell am I looking at here?
Battlefield?
Dice made Battlefield?
128 players, dude, say that. 128 players, dude.
That sure is a lot of players.
Oh my god, you're adorable. I'm excited for this. I am so hyped for this.
It looks like a lot of crazy crap, I'll tell you that much.
Stop! Watch out!
I mean, it looks like really cool if it plays that fluidly. Elevator music. Elevator music.
TMNT. That was good. Do you remember
What?
the elevator scene in the Turtles
Yes,
movie?
the Turtles. The Turtles was the last and only property or like movie that I'll ever forgive for using that gag.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Michelangelo was so good in that scene. I remember PAX elevator days. Yeah.
It's pretty wild, guys. This is, you know, the proof is in the pudding. Will it?
Ever-changing
It
battlefield.
looks like
Destructible environment.
too good. And also, what's the goal? What is
Kill
going
everyone
on?
else and you stay alive? Oh, we have to wait until 2042?
Classic gag. Like, we played the Star Wars huge multiplayer, and we played a little bit of the Battlefield once, and both I was pretty underwhelmed with. So,
I have something to share.
we've seen this
Having a baby.
old trailer.
Your father's murder 8 years ago. What's going on?
Willem Dafoe.
I'm interested in this game. It looks interesting. Is this out?
What? I know I say this a lot, but
August
I
19th.
love you.
I know you say this a lot too, but back at you.
They kept it short. That's cool. And now it's got a release date. That's awesome. Cool.
And what systems did it say it was on?
I think it's on everything.
Yeah. I guess it only made some money.
I can't believe I'm really here. Psychonauts headquarters.
Hey.
Gadgets.
The mind is the
Wait,
final
this came out
frontier.
though, right? This must be on Game Pass. It's an Xbox exclusive. Okay. Didn't this come out? The new Psychonauts? It hasn't come out yet. Oh, okay. I thought it had. Can you play this new one without playing the old one?
Yeah.
The free-thinking world is in your hands.
I'm afraid that means the dead letter office for you.
The mission is falling apart. A psychonaut must always remember how to roll with it.
I really like the art style and I love Double Fine, but I have to admit there's like little that attracts me to this.
Can you do that?
Really?
Yes.
Outside of
Find some bacon.
I'm going to ignore that last part.
the writing just doesn't seem like it's clicking at all with me. And I've seen a lot of clips of Psychonauts and never once have I chuckled. And it's supposed to be a humorous game. Sometimes humor just doesn't click.
August 25th.
I don't like the art style, so it's quiet. Holy shit. Shots fired.
This is usually the moment when I say hello and welcome to the Bethesda E3 showcase.
Fuck you! It's okay, he's not live.
This year.
No, that's not.
It's pre-recorded. It's alright. He's not a real person.
It doesn't matter.
We couldn't be happier to bring you the latest on your favorite games. We started this showcase with my good friend Todd Howard, who gave you a first look at Starfield. Along with Bethesda Game Studios, all of our teams are continuing to work on the projects that have been in development since well before we joined the Xbox family. So rest assured.
Did he say Xbox
games we've been
family?
expecting and hoping for are still in the works.
What did he say then?
We're bringing 10 more titles to Game Pass.
I thought he said fammy.
Bethesda games.
Just to cut out one syllable, and now it's my word. If he didn't say
Family
it.
Chicky, dude. Where have you
looking for
been?
another
Family
reason to
Mart's
play
been
it,
using it
Doom
for
Eternal
years.
will be
Oh,
optimized for Xbox
Family
Series X and S on June 29th. Powered by id Tech, this next-gen upgrade will be free for everyone who owns Doom Eternal. And on Series X, it will offer improved visuals at 60 FPS with ray tracing,
Wait,
a 4K
what's
mode,
going
and
on?
an optional performance mode up to 120 FPS.
So Doom will be,
Or
the
maybe
best version
you're in
of
the mood
Doom
for
will be
an
on
RPG
Xbox?
like Skyrim, which marks its 10th
No.
anniversary this November.
Do not.
We can't celebrate it without you, so share your favorite Skyrim memories, stories, artwork,
Don't.
and more on Skyrim10.com. Or explore an ever-changing post-apocalyptic wasteland in
good.
Fallout 76. Everything you love about Fallout games. Custom camp building, rich storylines, warring factions, unique characters, places to discover. You'll find it all
He
here.
insinuated that it's
fact,
being
Fallout
put onto
76 is now one of
Xbox
the
Series
most
X.
popular games on Game Pass, thanks
But
to
he
an
didn't go into
incredibly welcoming
detail.
and collaborative community. Here's a look at what's coming next in Fallout 76.
So has 76 gotten better since the Fallout? Pun intended.
Yeah.
Brotherhood of Steel are the guardians of human civilization.
Have they improved upon it? Because they seem to have really.
It has, yes.
Yeah, they seem to have doubled down on it. Eh?
Cost.
The Brotherhood
It's
must
actually
stand
good,
united.
but is it really good?
The graphics are still shit.
More than anything.
And how many people get to play? I remember that being a huge disappointment for me. How many people you actually got to play with? It was like
Our forces
3 friends and then 4 other people maybe in the same world. So the entire idea of like an open world MMO Fallout is out the window. Did they improve upon that? Or is it still 3 friends plus 4 other people?
You are no paladin of the Brotherhood.
I set this plan in motion, and I am the only one who can stop it.
The Brotherhood of Steel must protect the future of Appalachia and of the world. Your righteous crusade has gone too far.
Well, it may seem that we are fractured.
So this is a new chapter, I guess, or a new, like...
3 friends, but many other people.
Many other people? Many?
That can never be undone.
20 people per world, but a party is 4. Okay, okay.
Shadow Chat says not great. Good, not great.
I don't think I'll ever look at that game.
What the hell was that? Expedition Squad Delta, report. Over. Squad Delta, what's going on out there? Come on. This isn't funny. I know you can hear me.
Okay. Another Fallout 76 thing later.
Wasteland isn't the only open world
2022.
playground with an amazing community.
I thought we were seeing a
Elder Scrolls
preview for the
Online
next
from
Fallout,
ZeniMax
and I was
Online
like,
Studios has now surpassed 18 million players, and shows
like,
no
"Ooh,
signs of slowing down."
Pittsburgh.
Right now, our players are enjoying the new Blackwood chapter.
I've always wanted
of the
to
Gates
go
of
to
Oblivion
Pittsburgh.
year-long adventure. We've got
I
a
drove
lot more to
through
come
there
in
once.
ESO, including the conclusion to this epic story later this fall with ESO Deadlands. And with the release of ESO Console Enhanced this Tuesday, the game will deliver a true
So
native
it's very
experience
Bethesda
optimized for
heavy
the
so
Series
far,
X
and it makes
and S.
sense considering they just gobbled them up. Not a good thing, by the way, but whatever. It's just the way things go. See, the difference, like I've said, people will continue to call me a Sony fanboy, but the difference between what Sony does and what Xbox does, Sony creates studios. they create worldwide studios, or they take a small studio that is just starting out and they give them a massive bankroll and they
support them.
They become part of the worldwide studios of Sony, and then maybe sometimes Sony ends up taking them completely under the Sony brand. Xbox, on the other hand, just goes out and say, what's for sale?
Yeah.
What's for sale? What's already established, and what can I grab? Like, it's way different to me. Nurturing versus buying.
Yeah. Yeah. They support them with money and other things, but it is
now nothing is off the table. Winning this
different
battle
being
will take a new
independent.
breed of fighter.
There's still contractual obligations.
A new
Oh, kinda.
Beast.
Beat. No, Beat. What the fuck? Gang Beasts.
Gang Beasts.
Thank you.
This looks fun. It was really sad that Gang Beasts got abandoned. It actually got worse with patches. I remember we returned to it and we were like, why does this feel so crappy now? So I'm happy to see somebody clone it. Add animals. That's fun.
Was it abandoned? I don't know.
Felt like it to me.
They just didn't add much content.
And like I said, patches made it worse. This is cool. I'd like to see more in this genre. Physics derp genre, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Derpy physics genre.
We did play Gang Beasts with the guys, yeah.
Yeah, we played it once, loved it. Played it a second time, returning to it thinking like things would be more fleshed out. Nothing was added, and it suddenly controlled worse. And they're like, oh yeah, controls got worse. I was like, what? Like, yeah.
Hades, guys.
Hades. Did you play this on your own? You did play this on your own.
I did for a bit.
Stupid boy, I told you no.
I thought I'd be more into it. I kind of was like...
I think it's about as light as roguelites get.
Yeah.
To me, in my limited time with it, it felt very light on the roguelite. I wouldn't even call it a roguelike. It's a roguelite. Very light.
So that's on Xbox now. Xbox Game Pass? I want the sheet music for this.
Route 76 is what this looks like. It's a game I never played, but that's what the aesthetic looks like. Or I think it was called Route 76.
Kentucky Route Zero?
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking. How did you get Route 76? How did you turn that into Kentucky? How did you figure out what I actually meant?
I think they looked at the gameplay.
Maybe that's it. It does look like it though.
That baby turned into a zombie.
Whoa. Whoa.
Somerville. 2022.
cinematic platformer is what I call those games.
This
Kentucky
holiday marks the
Route Zero is
20th
already on
anniversary
Switch.
of Xbox and the 20th anniversary of Halo. To our millions of passionate fans, thank you.
We wouldn't be here without all of you.
Our goal has always been to bring players together. And for the first time, we're thrilled to
Watching
offer
executives
our entire multiplayer experience
do things with their
to all
hands is a
players
great
across
joy of mine.
Xbox and PC with no barriers. Halo Infinite multiplayer will be free to play.
It's so hard
and invite
standing
more
up
of you
there
than
without...
ever before.
It's CEO
to become
101,
Walmart's
all the
hero.
things they do with their hands.
It is.
It's all so
Excited
planned.
to be here with
But
Joseph
what are you
Staten,
supposed to do?
the creative director of Halo
What they learn to do. This
From
is
helping
their
craft
training.
The original Halo Combat
They're
Evolved
demonstrating it.
to leading the fan favorite Halo 3 ODST. Joseph is a Halo visionary. It is so great to have him back with Halo.
Thank you, Bonnie. And hey, everybody. For us, and I hope many of you, Halo has always been about heroism and wonder, about fighting to keep humanity
I'd
safe
put on foam
against
fingers.
impossible odds in a beautiful and mysterious sci-fi world.
So does it
This
still
is just
look
one part of the Zeta Halo ring, the largest, most wide-open environment we've ever built.
It's still
And we
cross-gen,
can't wait
right?
for you to explore it.
So, like, this should be their flagship for the next generation system. But I can already tell yet again that it ain't looking great.
The heart of Halo is Spartan 117, the Master Chief. In the next chapter of the Chief's story, you'll face his greatest challenge yet. But
It looks the same
you're
as what
not
they already
alone
showed.
in the fight.
Oh, the main batteries are shut down. We're stuck out here. You have one bullet against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you. It's enough.
So I see.
Go Halo.
I need you to understand. There's not much time. If you knew how you were going to die, you knew. How would you live your life differently? How would you live your life differently?
Have they been trying to...
Where is Cortana?
The rogue AI known as Cortana is gone. She's been deleted.
How? By you?
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something? Don't you remember? My instructions were to enter this installation, imitate Cortana, and lock her down for retrieval. Yours were to take her back to the Infinity for deletion. So if it wasn't you... Okay then. There's something else. On successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed to complete. Still here.
Good.
Good.
Something stopped your deletion. We need to find out why.
But this wasn't the mission.
The missions changed. They always do.
Are you sure?
Oh, I thought he was going to take its helmet off.
Of course, you can't have a Halo game without multiplayer. And on Xbox Series X, you'll be able to enjoy Infinite's multiplayer action at up to 120 frames per second.
On a
Finally,
couch
I'm very
with
happy to announce
3
that
friends?
Halo Infinite's first free-to-play multiplayer season and Infinite's story-driven campaign will launch together this holiday.
Wait, free to play?
A new day is upon us.
So you don't have to buy the game? You can play the multiplayer component of the game without buying the game?
Together.
If you have a friend who owns the game?
No, free to play, he said.
Huh.
Just free to play.
Yes, free.
Free to play multiplayer Halo. Hiccup in the stream, but it's reconnected. killing spree. Did you guys know about this? That it was going to be free to play? Like, this is insane, isn't it? Like, why would they give up free money? Because lots of people don't give a fuck about the story.
Yeah, it's true, eh? Like, isn't this kind of what a lot of people love
It was
about Halo?
rumored to be free to play. This is massive.
Huh. And on what systems? Like, last gen? And this gen?
Yeah, this is a cross-gen title, unfortunately, and that's why it looks so crap. But
well, if you want a player base, then
yeah,
the flag is ours.
that's pretty cool.
At your earliest.
I'll admit, I'm excited.
Suddenly, an Xbox S is starting to have a lot more value. Because the games clearly don't even look good enough to be on in Series X. So, like, just grab an Xbox S for half the price. Maybe get Game Pass and get a bunch of free games.
Yeah.
And the Xbox S is the actually well-designed, besides the stupid black circle on the side for no reason, is an actually well-designed system. Instead of that big hunk of clicky plastic that the Series X is. Blizzard put their trailer.
Has survived.
Diablo.
A dark figure wanders in the east.
Now, I doubt this. I haven't been keeping up with Diablo news, but I doubt this is a new Diablo.
At all costs.
They would save that for a BlizzCon. And they probably did already announce it. Okay, so like it's the existing Diablo. No, that looks like an old.
Yeah.
It looks like Diablo 3?
This is Diablo 2?
2? It looks like 3 to me.
The second one.
But it's been a long time.
2 remake.
It's 2. Okay. You would probably actually like Diablo.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's fun. It's just... It's a beat 'em up, like, kind of. Like, we've played games like Diablo, kind of. That Darkstalkers game we played, we were sponsored to play on the show, was like Diablo a little bit.
Huh.
8-player co-op. Was it ever 8-player? I thought Diablo was always 4. It was 8 players? Man, I don't remember that. I don't remember 4.
Maybe you only had 3 friends.
Maybe our darkest hour.
No, that's not true. We had LAN parties with 8 at least.
Shit.
We did epic Quake battles. It was epic.
You found 8 people?
Yes, we went to Matt's basement, hooked up all our PCs.
Yeah, but like, you, Matt?
We had other friends with PCs.
That's like, did your brother go?
No.
These
Gordon was there.
Where did they come from?
From all of us.
Focus Home Interactive.
Can you stop it?
I don't know. But he's my brother. And I would die for him.
Oh shit! We gotta finish. We gotta get back and finish this game. So there's a sequel.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh, the rat.
Those are a lot of rats. That's too many rats.
You can repel them with light.
Well, I guess it's spoilers that we now know that the little boy and she survives the story.
True. I mean, we had years to play it.
Yeah, we did. What we liked so much about it was the dialogue was really well written.
Yeah.
It felt believable. Their interactions felt quite real.
Yes.
It also had good pacing. I liked that it kept moving things along really well. It didn't like belabor any puzzle or like area too much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they made a.
Oh,
okay.
Hola, fascista. I recognize that voice. Let me ask you a question. When I am dead and Yara is burning, what exactly is your plan? Hold hands?
Ugh, the uncanny valley is.
Sure, I know just the song.
Time you learn about resolver, Danny. To take down Castillo, a guerrilla needs the right tool for the right job.
Keep talking.
It's a stealth operation. I got you covered. Taking out a high-value target? I have just what you need. You wanna blow shit up? Juan Cortez at your service.
Where does he store all his weapons? He's got like fucking tanks, dude.
I think he's just talking about you take their tanks from them.
Everyone in Yara saw that shit. What? Wait a second. Who brought the rooster? Hey, whatever you need to get the job done, Danny.
Next time I see you,
Dougie.
I want to play with that crazy backpack here.
And this is how it goes. October 7th.
So do I.
Is that the first time we had a date? For the release of that?
We don't date.
No.
Q. Because the logo? I'm gonna have a pee.
Want me to mute me?
No.
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's not on. Slime Rancher? What's Slime Rancher, guys? Slime Rancher 2. A wiggly new adventure begins in 2022. That was a cute looking game. I don't know if Slime Rancher won.
Oh, it was a Slime Rancher.
Welcome back to Shred-A-Geddon. Here's a new trick. Let's go.
It's like a farming game where you collect different slimes.
It was very PC gaming. Yeah. I know that it did the rounds with streamers that play on PC. Not at all friendly to, at least I remember, I looked it up at one point because it was getting popular. I don't remember controller support.
The light's still on, y'all.
Whatever.
What's this?
Looks like the Ubisoft thing.
What's it called again? I miss SSX. Is that what this is? Guys, I like skiing. So I'm out.
Yeah.
Steep, yeah. Yeah, I miss snow too, actually. Shredders.
This is really good. Holy slathering whip whoop!
Huh.
You have my attention. Why do I?
Got my cart.
I think we saw a trailer for this game. It was a decent trailer. I like it. It was fun. It was different. I remember seeing a trailer for that game in the past, and it looked kind of mediocre. Like
yeah,
sort
were they
of,
spoken Russian?
Yeah, and I thought it was like.
Total weird vibes.
But I enjoyed that trailer. That was fun.
Game Pass again.
That's going on Game Pass? Like, yeah. So this is Xbox is really like consumers are winning out because Xbox is flexing their huge war chest. Just buying up shit like crazy and exclusivities and making stuff free on their platform. And oh my god, this looks really...
Yeah,
I like
right?
this. This is a... Wow, they've got something special here.
Oh my god, what is this music? You like? Yeah.
Okay. Hook it to my veins? What the fuck did I just look at?
Replaced 2022.
That style was something real special. Holy shit. We've seen pixelated stuff. They combined 3D with pixels in a way with the lighting. And the way the camera kind of like was constantly taking advantage of that, like almost like you were changing perspective. There's something going on that was hard to place. I want that bad.
Nice.
Ziplining. Flying things.
This game is fun with friends?
Yeah, I've heard it is. And is it on PlayStation?
Shroom and Doom update. It gives the people what they've been asking for.
Because I think I had somebody
Seriously, a lot of people want to sit.
say we should
For when you get sick of your human
play this with the guys I feel. It's not on PlayStation though. It's an Xbox exclusive, so.
But not those kinds. We've
That's
also
too bad.
got something that
Wait, Xbox exclusive means it's also available on PC. But the guys also don't have PCs.
Yeah.
She's so terrifying. should probably turn on arachnophobia mode. Oh, even her blob scares the shit out of us.
You can actually, there's an arachnophobia mode.
Oh my god.
That's lame.
That's funny.
Or never.
It's like playing a parkour game and turning on fear of heights mode or something. Like.
Oh, and it looks like we added achievements too. Nice.
I can't get that last game out of my head. Oh hey, it's Among Us.
It's my nephew's 8th birthday today, and all he wanted was 10 people to get together so they could have he could have 3 imposters.
15-player lobbies now.
I was sleeping, but other people got to play.
How many player lobbies was there before?
I don't know. 15? It was 10 before? Your nephew sounds pretty sus.
Will it be possible to, with a PlayStation, have 15 people talking at once? How many people can talk in a party?
He's
a brash guard. An Imperial officer. Who watches... She watches the world's secrets. Hey, it's another... not quite as crunchy as Octopath looking, but it's nice and pretty.
Yeah. It's an interesting combination of styles.
It is. Looks decent. It's interesting that they went for cinematic, like supers or specials.
Huh, yeah.
3D cinematics. It looked pretty generic though in terms of characters. Who knows though? Maybe the story will do something special.
I don't know anything about that series of games.
Neither do I. I do not know it at all. Console launch what?
Shown an aptitude for
Oh
applying
my god.
lethal solutions to conflicted situations.
Oh.
We wish to test
Wait,
your abilities.
I thought it was Cyberpunk for a second. Oh, we've seen trailers for this. I'm interested in this, I remember. Like, this looks good.
The Ascent, coming July 29th.
It looks good. So that's also going to be on Xbox Game Pass. Wow. So, like, just free games at the wazoo here. Like, Xbox is really...
History is all around us.
really bringing it.
Those who made it have never been forgotten.
This is a strong show any year, yeah.
Yeah, they're making it hard not to get an Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
Like,
Well
fuck
done.
the X. You don't need an X, a Series X, to play any of this stuff. Just go get an S if you can find one.
Yeah. Someone said they saw one in a store the other day.
Yeah,
So you
I'm
can
pretty
get
sure they're
them.
way easier to get than PlayStation.
Especially in Japan.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw a guy just resting his feet on one in the subway. Somebody just left it there, and the guy was using it as a footrest.
They're not very popular here.
What will you be remembered for?
How much is a Series S? It's like $299.
It's all backwards compatible. S isn't very powerful, but a great plan if you want a cheaper console.
90% of the stuff coming to Xbox Pass here, I don't know how much Xbox Pass costs, but 90% of the stuff we've seen can run on the S without any compromises. You don't need an X to run all this shit.
Xbox Series S is $300 USD.
Awesome. And it's $9 a month. We're getting conflicting reports.
Wait, it depends on where you're from? Whoa.
We begin by hearing an old, wise-sounding voice. And we see a quiet, peaceful setting.
Is this?
This will make our game seem big and important. Now, something must break the serenity. Will this creature be in the game? No. Say goodbye to it forever. Suddenly, and for no reason, people running. These pointless slow-motion shots make everything seem cool and should bolster pre-sale numbers. That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design, or finished the story, or finished any gameplay that's actually ready to show. In fact, the only thing they have finished is the title.
Cool. Outer Worlds sequel? Nice. Cool. That's an awesome trailer.
Yeah, it was.
I appreciate it. So they're basically admitting, like, we have nothing to show you, but here's a fun little CG teaser.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the game, basically.
Thanks.
So was that on Game Pass? Did they just say that was on Game Pass?
They did, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. The bottom left was green. Yes, of course.
So Xbox has basically started the Netflix of gaming in a way. It feels like they're putting so many things on Game Pass.
But once you have the game and you play it on Game Pass,
you lose it. It's not like Xbox. It's not like PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus is free games and you own it so long as you continue to be a member. Whereas Game Pass, unless I'm mistaken, the games come and go. It'll launch on Game Pass and will be unavailable on Game Pass after like a few months maybe or something. Am I right on that?
But you get discounts to buy games with Game Pass too. Yeah.
Exclusive stay forever? Really? Okay, cool. I thought it was like kind of temporary windows, just like Netflix, the way they give you a show then they take it away.
Yeah. Huh. Flight Simulator?
Okay.
Fuji-san!
So I'm getting conflicting reports. Somebody else says 6 months for some games, 1 year for others. Others say forever. Anywho, it seems like a good deal, regardless of the information I'm getting. So Microsoft Flight Simulator, one would assume, is an exclusive. Wait a minute.
You know what you saw.
This is a Paramount property.
Free expansion. Oh. And the movie? Hot damn. Let's buy an Xbox Series X.
I am eventually going to.
And Game Pass.
Yeah.
And then Flight Simulator, so we can watch Top Gun.
Well, I mean, I don't need to buy an Xbox. I have a pretty powerful computer. I don't need to. I can just. I don't think.
Some people were saying that actually.
Yeah.
You could just.
Why would you get an Xbox?
Yeah.
All of these things can be played on a PC. I'll get Game Pass maybe.
Get Game Pass PC.
But yeah, I don't need a fucking Xbox. Oh no! COVID year, we don't get to see a car on stage.
Oh, they still kind of have a stage. They didn't start with it. You said the F word.
But they blocked
But I
it.
know it's there, and that makes it more tingly in my brain.
Sure is what it is.
Uh-huh.
But tired?
Yes.
I mean, it is boring. But, I mean, I can enjoy a good racing game. The last racing game I really invested in was
Excite Truck.
Need for Speed.
Oh.
The one with the Bugatti. It was on, I think it was on PlayStation 4.
Hello, I'm Mike Brown, Creative Director at Playground Games.
Oh my God,
and I
love
can't
Excite
wait
Truck.
to show you what we've been working on. Horizon is known for fun, freedom, and beauty. This year, the Horizon Festival arrives in beautiful, diverse Mexico. This is the largest and most diverse open world ever in a Forza Horizon game. And there is no better car to explore it than the stunning AMG Project One Forza
Where's the
Edition.
driver?
Rendered in unparalleled
You are the
detail and with
driver.
ray tracing
Where-
in Forza Vista,
You're
thanks to the power
checking out the
of the
sexy
Xbox
Where am I?
Series
sides.
consoles.
Is this
You're
the,
panning.
Are you always invisible in these games?
I've invited along some of the team to help give
Yeah,
you a
actually.
taste of some of the amazing content that's waiting for you in Forza Horizon 5. Please welcome Bill, Maddie, Sierra, and Don from the Forza team.
Hey, Mike.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, everyone. Hey, what's up, Mike?
And we also have Abraham with us as well. He's one of the
None of
talented
them are
actors
wearing
who will be
pants.
appearing in the game.
Bienvenidos a
He is, you loser. Why'd you get the wide angle lens? You could have shot yourself from the waist up and
Begin in the
gone
rainforest on an
pantsless.
expedition. This is a new campaign mode in which you set out on an adventurous journey across Mexico to explore new
An adventure in
locations
which
and
you
discover
never leave your vehicle.
festival to expand.
I'm on the river now. We're getting close.
There you are. How's the expedition going?
I'm
Voice
racing a car through the Mexican jungle, Rummy. Doesn't get much better than this.
I've driven over about 7 marsupials already. What an adventure.
I can see some ruins up ahead.
I saw a Civic the other day.
Becky saw her Civic. Boy, the live compression does not like this game.
That's a peek at our adventurous campaign.
Um,
But Forza Horizon has always
yeah,
been a game that's
bitrate
best
killer.
enjoyed with others. Let's go and see what some of our
Nothing
other
like
players
foliage
are
to
up
destroy a bitrate.
The Xbox Series
Fuck.
consoles allow us to capture every last detail, right down to the individual needles on these Choya cannons.
No.
The
Shut
scene
up.
looks real. But
Shut
there are no
up.
tricks. This is in
Then zoom in on the needles.
behind the wheel of the AMG.
Don't tell me that that cactus has individual needles, asshole.
Desert. The perfect place to meet up with friends.
I wish you
and
weren't
head
a
out.
liar.
Ugh.
Thanks to the next
I love it though. I love it. I love that we're still at that point where we're saying stuff like that in
And it looks
trailers.
like Maddie has been joined by some other members of the Forza team. Let's leave Maddie for a moment and head out to the coast and meet Don.
Why
Don
are we
is
wearing
already on the
pants?
move, exploring this idyllic seaside
Oh.
town. This is a
Yeah.
recreation of Mexico that is honest, authentic,
Thanks a
and
lot,
filled
guys.
with love. Speaking of, hold up, Don.
Oh, hey, what's up?
This is a mural by Mexican artist Farid Rueda. Just one of the many
Just
beautiful,
thinking for a second
faithful pieces
what
of
these
Mexico
people are doing in
you'll
this
find
small
all
village
over
with these
Forza
cars.
Horizon 5.
Yeah, seriously.
What a beautiful village.
Killing their children as
While
you
Don
blow
drives down
through
to
the
the beach,
street.
we'll jump over to the Grand Caldera volcano. Check out this
Dead
geology
again.
detail. implemented
another
with
roadster.
precision accuracy using photogrammetry data
We
captured on
lose more
location
children that
atop an
way.
active Mexican volcano. The entire world has been recreated at this level of detail. And
Active
here's Sierra
Mexican
in her
volcano.
favourite
Mamma
off-road
mia.
buggy. The volcano Sierra and friends are exploring is the highest point ever in a Horizon game. And thanks to the power of the Xbox Series consoles, from up here we can see for miles in every direction.
Fraser Hot
In the
Tub
distance,
stream
we
one.
can just about make out Guanajuato. Let's take a
I
closer look.
prune too easily.
Guanajuato is one of the most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. It's
There's
a
a case
colourful,
for that.
undulating city. full of
Mexico
vibrant
is
architecture. It even has a
beautiful.
sprawling network of tunnels.
So many
And these
colours.
I
twisting,
dream of the
turning
day where
urban
Mexico is
streets,
safe to travel
as well as
because,
looking
God,
good,
I
it
think
plays
of
great too.
all
As we
the
see
countries,
here,
certainly in the
Brazil is
Americas.
challenged in Horizon's open world.
Mexico, I wish I could go to and explore.
While Don tries to win that race,
I
the
love
rest
their
of our
culture.
players are
I
still
love
out
like
exploring this diverse open world.
the aesthetic
north
to
to the
Mexican
canyon.
cities.
The Horizon series
It's
is
too
known
bad
for
that
its
it's just so
uplifting
fucking
beauty.
dangerous.
And using our unique HDR
That's
camera
pretty
rig,
gorgeous.
we captured 24-hour shoots of real Mexican skies at 12K resolution. And thanks to the Xbox Series consoles, these photorealistic skies result in lifelike lighting that dynamically changes every frame, making you feel like you're really there. Here's Maddie again. She's
You
joined
could
by
go to
Abraham
Spain,
and some
it's
other
like
members of the
Mexico in
team.
Europe.
Our players are using Forza Link, the new AI assistant that intelligently tracks the status of you and the completely
It just
online,
it
and
was
helps you
like,
link up and
you
play
know, the
together.
meme, like, you know,
We'll now head deep into the rainforest and
like what's
rejoin
that
Bill
meme?
and the
like,
rest of our
Mom, can we
players.
have
Here we
McDonald's
see
or
our
like
new
you
volumetric
have
lighting
or
system
ice cream?
filling the
We have
scene
ice
with
cream at home,
rays as the
and then it's like ice cream at home, and it shows it. That's not good. You know that meme?
Yeah.
You guys help me out with this meme?
Loves mini games.
That was basically what I just heard there. We have Mexico in
Bill accepts and they're
I want to go to
seamlessly linked
Mexico.
together
Yeah,
with
Mexico
their
and Europe.
GPS route set.
Mexico and
With
Europe.
that Horizon arcade minigame starting soon, all of our players are coming
That's
together.
the meme.
This minigame
And that's just what I pictured there. For Spain.
Horizon cargo plane dropping a payload of pinatas.
Ooh, over this way.
Pinatas.
Gotta catch up to you guys.
Yay, they have actors playing the game. I love it.
As many as they can.
Okay, go up here to the left. There's loads along the main road.
Here I go. I'll take a left through the bushes here.
There's some between the houses.
Guys, you can hit each other and die.
While the team grab those last few pinatas,
This is way
we're
too
going
much
over
time
the
spent to
stadium
this.
Because I have one more thing.
They
to
were
show
doing
you.
really good pacing wise until this.
Yeah.
This is Event
Gamington
Lab,
said that
the
too. He's
incredible
like,
new tool
I
set that
love
allows you to
Forza,
create your own
but
races, game
this is
modes,
long.
and game
Too much. This is a deep dive. Deep dives are meant for streams specific
down
to the fans of the series.
of the game.
I wouldn't want to see an Overwatch deep dive for Overwatch 2 during the stream.
Right.
We don't need to
Forza
see
Horizon
this.
5 is the largest, most fun, and most beautiful open world we've ever built. And it will truly be an astounding showcase for the Xbox Series consoles when it comes to Xbox Game Pass this November 9th. Thank you so much. I'll see you all in Mexico later this year.
Team Xbox is on a mission to bring the joy and community of gaming to everyone on the
Finally! Where the fuck have you been, Phil?
gamer
He
are
was
at the
sleeping
center of
out back.
everything we do. Today, we showed you 30 games. 27 of them will be available on Xbox Game Pass.
Wow.
Now,
Wow.
at the end of the year,
What were the three
we
that
can look
won't?
forward to
Starfield,
back-to-back
maybe?
monthly releases landing day one
Fallout
on
76,
led by
and what was the
5
third?
new titles from Xbox Game Studios, as well as highly anticipated games.
Far Cry?
Back for Blood.
Yeah.
12
Oh, Battlefield and Far
The
Cry?
Ascent.
Like, so
as we
everything you
look
saw
ahead to
here
next year,
is free
I'm
if you're
inspired by
in
the
their
creativity
their
of
pass.
Bethesda
It's
and
funny.
Xbox Game Studios.
Devolver just got
We
done
showed
parodying
you the
this.
highly anticipated RPG
Free.
Starfield coming exclusively to Xbox. But we also have some of the industry's
So
best
Starfield
RPG
is
storytellers
exclusive to it, so
working
it will
on
stay.
Avowed,
Oh.
Fable,
Oh, so they're
Elder
gonna.
Scrolls
So
Online,
Starfield will
Fallout
release
76,
exclusive. Is that the first
The
we
Outer
found
Worlds
out
2,
about that?
and Elder Scrolls
Because everybody was
6.
wondering. what was going to happen with Bethesda.
Multiplayer mode for the world's most
Xbox
beloved
was.
shooter
I know that Xbox was kind of. I mean, Microsoft was cheeky when they acquired Bethesda. They kind of like made it sound like they had no intention of making stuff exclusive.
Perfect Dark, and Doom.
Is that the first
We premiered the most epic
confirmation that they will definitely be
Xbox and PC, so console exclusive.
bringing you a
Revealed now.
revealed now? So that's the first we've heard of it because they were kind of cheeky when they bought them.
Bethesda confirmed it was exclusive to it a few months ago.
Okay. I remember when they first made the purchase, they were like, "We have no plans to like, you know, cut gamers out of our ecosystem and stuff like that." But like, it's clear what they were intending when they bought Bethesda.
Xbox has been here for 20 years, and that's because of you. Our team strives to make Xbox a place where you'll find the greatest games, the most dedicated developers, and the most passionate community. Together, we all make Xbox the best place to play. Before I go, there's one more thing. Take a look at this brand new original game from the Arcane team at Bethesda, the studio that created Prey and Dishonored. Arcane created something new for them, an open world immersive shooter that you can play alone or with your friends. And like Starfield, this game will be an Xbox exclusive.
So it's very clear what Xbox intended, but new IP? From Arcane, I don't know.
I've always loved this song.
Hey, Dev, anything else?
Dishonored and Prey Death.
25
Okay.
centimeters, dramatically elongated. Go on, make yourself useful.
So, that was fun, right?
That's your cue, mate.
Sleep tight.
You know what this reminds me of? My time in the Himalayas.
Later, Dad.
You think they can't kill you anytime they want?
Hey, asshole!
How do we always get into this shit?
In the field in Redfall, Massachusetts. Behind me, we are witnessing clear signs of cult activity as the locals engage.
Really hope the video was worth it.
Everybody, fall back. People need to know what happened. Get me on the roof.
The little doggy bot has a gun. Okay, what did they just do?
Teleport? Jump up?
In a phantom elevator?
Yeah.
Was that his friend?
Where's the other one?
Oh, it wasn't his friend. Oh shit.
Give me a chance.
Eat her. Oh, I was wanting the baddies to. I always want the baddies to win.
Yeah. Kind of concerning. This is a flashback, so.
Oh, shit.
I used to have those.
Gonna love this one.
Little metal hand things.
So my guess is we're looking at a Left 4 Dead type of thing, but with vampires, maybe? But it also looks very narrative heavy, so maybe.
Don't miss.
But that might just be for the sake of CG trailer.
Right.
This is really good CG.
Go doggy.
I like him.
Single player.
Really?
Immersive single player plus multiplayer.
So story mode plus multiplayer.
Yeah, I think there's vampire in this.
Really? What does it taste like? Be specific.
Like blood and death. And strawberry.
Sun's coming up. Let's keep moving.
Let's keep moving. Sure thing, Edgar Allan Bro.
That's a good one.
Do you think things will ever go back to normal?
Would you want to go back to normal?
Not if I still have to pay my student loans.
Audio is all over the place. Well, that...
Redfall.
CG trailer, so like, you know... We'll take that with a grain of salt, but I do look forward to seeing some gameplay. That could be fun, maybe. I'm interested in the world a little bit, so they did their job. CG trailers are cool. I'm not like some people that are like, CG trailer, what's the point? It's like, it got me excited about the world, you know, so that's cool.
Replaced. They're doing a big recap. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Somerville. Which of these struck your fancy, guys?
Bring me that Horizon.
Oh, Kyle would love this shit. Grounded.
So even during a normal year, this would be like probably doing okay.
Right.
And certainly this year, it destroyed.
Yeah.
So Xbox just beat the shit out of Sony.
Which isn't hard because Sony's doing nothing.
And I don't see Nintendo doing better than this. The value that Xbox is presenting here with how much stuff you're getting for $10 a month.
$15 a month.
And then they also announced and showed us some really cool new IPs, like teasers, albeit, but some new IP.
Yeah. Atomic Heart. Oh God, I love recaps.
Pretty good showing. I didn't like go nothing to make me like fall over the back of my seat, but
Nothing
it did feel. And I mean, you got like a sizzle reel at the end. I feel like I'm watching E3.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit. And for a COVID year, I gotta say, well done, Xbox. You did a good job.
True that.
You did a good job.
It was enough to satisfy my E3 appetite. True.
Not nearly enough for me, but once again,
well,
it's a
2021 E3 appetite.
I'll give it to them.
Yeah.
My appetites are much larger than that, but for hype. I still think it's insane that Xbox isn't using Halo to like, oh God. They're still going with this joke. I mean, it's cool that you're owning it. Oh, a real consumer product. A real consumer product. It's an actual thing, not just
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 beers, it looks like.
Yes, this is really happening. So it's not just for iJustine anymore. You can actually own an Xbox fridge.
Go for it.
They're really doubling down on this. Like,
I am buying it.
I started by saying you're overdoing the joke, but jokes are way better when you overcommit. Like that's they're taking that to the limit. That's so fucking dumb and great.
I'm getting one. Whoa.
Oh my God. Unironically getting one.
iJustine and Snoop Dogg are shaking their fists right now.
That's pretty fucking cool. Well done, guys. I mean, yeah, that's a great one more thing. Yeah, like they showed a lot of stuff.
Yeah. 30 games.
Some new stuff. And a lot. Oh my god, that fucking game. What was it called?
Oh, yeah.
I fell in love at first sight. That was. I've never seen pixel lighting effects. Like, I've seen great pixel lighting, actually, from Robot Loves Kitty. Their stuff.
Replaced.
They were the ones who
Thank
kind
you.
of invented pixel lighting.
Sorry, who?
Robot Loves Kitty, and that was the earliest pixel lighting I ever saw. And when we first saw it, I thought it was like amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then more games started to do it. They're doing something there. I don't know what it is. I can't even place it, what they're doing. Because we've seen stuff like Octopath Traveler, where you have 2D sprites within a 3D plane, and it like kind of does stuff. There was something else going on. It was really hard to tell. It was a little bit, the camera was always moving, kind of adding to that like almost like simulated virtual reality, like 3D glasses experience by constantly warbling. But there was something else going on. It's something in the movements. It felt like it was ultra fluidity. It felt a little bit like Another World, those old games way back in the day. The opposite of stop motion, I'd say. It was ultra fluid, which added to it a lot.
Depth of field.
Depth of field. I'm impervious to that effect. There was something going on. It was a je ne sais quoi, and I want to analyze that trailer. I don't know if I could see it now.
You should look up the last night it was showed.
What was it
E3 replaced. E3 a few years ago. It was this very similar art style. Lots of people are saying, like, reminds me of the last night.
Oops, wait, sorry. I'm looking up replaced. Maybe it's already been uploaded. Yeah, that just stole the show for me. And a huge part of it was, I guess, like, replaced game. Maybe it's already been uploaded, hopefully.
Xbox channel has a trailer.
Already has it up? Yeah, I might just end up going back to there. Oh, here it is. Jesus, yeah. And now it's in 4K, so... Can I get it on 4K? Yeah, it's 4K now. It's now, well...
Excuse me.
It's like, it's the pixel lighting. It's more, it's like... I'm gonna say, what they've, okay, yeah. Okay. Okay. What they've done here, I think, they've created 3D models, and then they've created pixelated art to go with the models, and the lighting is being applied to the 3D models that are invisible to us, but those 3D models, the lighting that is hitting them is being virtually projected onto the pixels. Because this is more than pixel lighting. They don't look flat. They don't look like flat cardboard pieces being pixelated. There's something like it has 3D information despite what we're seeing is not 3D. These are flat, pixelated, hand animated, it looks like to me. It doesn't look like pixelized, virtualized pixels either. It looks like genuine pixel art. That's what they've done. I think every frame of pixels has its own 3D model to go with it that's invisible to us. It's only there for the sake of the lighting that is then projected on the pixel art. And that adds so much. Like there, those are clearly 3D models, I think. Like the environment art. I think? But it's so convincingly That's a triumph in art direction. Holy shit.
Who's working on that?
Play it.
Yeah,
day
who
one
is this?
with Xbox Game Pass.
That trailer was so short, and yet it wins E3 for me. I'm very particular with my tastes, and that really struck a chord.
The music, yeah.
What do you guys say?
It's
There's
a
another
new
game that looks like
studio.
that?
It was The Last Light, or The Last Night.
As in N-I-G-H-T or K-N-I-G-H-T?
N-I-G-H-T.
Okay.
So what happened with The Last Night? Because someone said, I hope they don't pull The Last Night. Did it ever come out? We're still waiting. It's still in the works. It was canceled.
Why can't they just do a QWERTY? Where's H? Alright. I guess maybe that'll work, but I might have to say game. I guess I have to put in game. Anyways, okay, this is it. 4 years ago? Oh, I kind of remember this. I saw that other... Yeah, like that'll work, like. Just speaking your PlayStation controller to do a search. This is music from... Okay, wait. That was just a horribly long...
Yeah.
Okay, I see why you guys see this as similar. It's not the same. I already can tell within a second of watching this. This is exactly what I described. It looks gorgeous, don't get me wrong. This looks like flat pixel cardboard cutouts being illuminated. This is exactly my point. It looks gorgeous. Again, don't get me wrong, this is beautiful. What we just looked at was doing something special. It was, like I said, a je ne sais quoi that is so hard to peg.
Yeah, I slightly remember.
What you're seeing there with the rim lighting, that's virtualized. That's not real lighting on him being projected on him. That's actually probably pixel art done for the sake of rim lighting in those instances, and that like is a lot of work, and that's I appreciate it. Her lighting right there, that was all pixel art.
Right.
When they're applying the actual volume lighting, it's not lighting them up as anything but layers. Much different from what we saw with, what's it called again?
Replaced.
The replaced.
Just replaced. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different. Also, now I'm sad about a game that I didn't know was delayed.
Yeah.
Now I'm really like upset knowing that there's something that we could have had and we're not getting. This screenshot I remember. That fat guy in the like this I remember.
I have some great new.
So what's taking so long?
Apparently a member got exposed for some shitty shit and
they had to like eviscerate the team?
Maybe. Last update was December 2019.
Maybe I'll just have to... They have to reassess and like, what's it supposed to play like? Because, man, I'm getting some real, like, vibes from this game and the other one, the Replaced. I'm getting similar vibes that make me almost... I mean, I'm just going to always wish and hope that I'm getting another Disco Elysium from every game now. From now on, I'm going to be like, is it a Disco Elysium-like game? Will it be as good?
Hello?
They don't say a lot? Well, that's, you know...
No, maybe. They're like Team Cherry.
Oh,
don't say
okay.
a lot.
All right. Well, one can hope. Anyways, to the point, though, you guys said, I can see why you guys thought that was similar. And it is. It's similar. But you can tell, if you really, like, put the two trailers side to side, there is something going on with Replaced. There's something going on with that game. I want to know what they did. It's like, to be succinct about it, it's like you're looking at voxel art. You know, little guys. Like 3D Duck Game Heroes was the first game I ever played with voxel art. It's like it's all voxel art, but it's flat. So it's like they were lit like voxel art somehow. It's like they created voxel art and then flattened all the voxel art to be not voxel art, but pixel art. But they're still using the lighting data that came from the voxel art. If that makes sense. That's what it looks like they're doing. That's my guess. Anyways. Very cool.
That's fun.
Thanks for watching, guys. Well, that was a good one. Anyways.
Yeah.
Good job, Xbox. And now all we have left is Nintendo, basically. Squeenix comes after this. My guess isn't anything big. Squeenie never really at E3. We've seen 2 or 3 Squeenix shows at E3, and they've never shown anything special. Albeit, that was usually because they had shown off, for instance, the year that the Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, they gave that to Sony, and then they talked about it a little bit during their conference. I was actually guessing today that we would see something for Squeenix within this presentation, and thus...
Come on, they showed Kingdom Hearts in previous years.
We're going to leave Squeenix because we need to get to bed. We're going to leave that to a post-E3 thing, or maybe we'll even do a show on the in-between day, since we'll be waiting a day for Nintendo.
It might be another day. Another year.
But, yeah, Ubisoft was super mediocre. The Summer Game Fest kickoff was pathetic. That was a nothing.
Yeah.
It was a 90-minute ad leading up to the Elden Ring trailer, is all it was.
Yeah.
Well, it was bookended by a new announcement from Gearbox and then the Elden Ring trailer. That's all that whole thing was. What a fucking waste of everybody's time. But yeah, Nintendo in 45 hours, says Harley Sonder, as they
You looking forward to
down
that?
So with Nintendo, I would say keep your expectations low.
You're gonna see Breath of the Wild too. You will.
I
want a new Mario Kart.
You're not gonna see a new Mario Kart.
I want it.
You're not gonna see a new Mario Kart.
It.
You want this cake?
I want that cake. That's my piece.
You're not gonna see a new Mario Kart. You're not gonna see anything new. You're gonna see some Breath of the Wild footage, which will look just like Breath of the Wild, which is cool. It's new Breath of the Wild. That's fun. That's great. A new system, an upgraded Switch. Does anybody really give that big of a shit? I guess some of you do. I don't see why you would want to buy another Switch. Their games don't take advantage of things that run. It can't run things in 4K. Like, I mean, it can, I guess, if it's an upgraded system, but it's like, what's the point? Like a new Splatoon, they already know is coming, so maybe gameplay.
Some people want a new ARMS game.
Nintendo doesn't give a fuck how much you want a new Metroid game.
Yeah.
They do not give a fuck about you Metroid lovers, so get used to it.
Coming from an Earthbound lover.
Yeah, I don't expect you guys are gonna see anything really that surprising. I expect maybe a Smash character announcement and an automatic declaration of Nintendo won because of it.
Cooking Mama!
New Cooking Mama. Yeah.
They already announced Prime 4?
Yeah, they showed a logo for it on the last proper E3 on the Treehouse stage in 2019.
Bayonetta. People want Bayonetta 3. Dr. Mario. I'd play that.
They might show something like silly and special that only Nintendo can, but I wouldn't hold up your hopes too much.
Rhythm Heaven. A new Ostatake
Landon. So, okay.
That would be awesome. Hi, my girl.
Well, that's not a Nintendo property, but something to keep in mind about Japanese developers is in Japan, the pandemic has not affected Japan hardly at all. In terms of workplace and like getting things done, nothing really changed here. Everybody kept on going to work and it was fine. There is high potential that Nintendo does have some developed titles to show. Unlike a lot of other developers in the Americas that actually had to shut down studios for like a huge portion of the year. Nintendo just kept working. So like you might see some new stuff. Maybe. Yeah, you might. Just don't get your hopes up. I mean, come on. It's
and new Banjo-Kazooie.
Virtual Boy 2. Oh my god, if Nintendo kept it under wraps and decided that they too would get into the fucking VR space, they're not going to do it.
That'd be crazy.
They're being stubborn, and so is Microsoft. Stupidly stubborn. But, anyways.
You think it's going to be a Zelda year? Yeah.
I'm going to predict for Nintendo it's going to be it'll be like a 45-minute direct. Half an hour will be spent on a deep dive into Breath of the Wild. And then 15 minutes will be some random announcements. That's what I'm predicting. It's going to be like any other Nintendo Direct. And that's how Nintendo Directs have been at E3 for the last 2 years.
Smash.
They treat E3 Direct like just a normal Direct. It's going to be nothing special, nothing E3 caliber. That's my prediction. Yeah, you're going to see like a new Animal Crossing announcement, stuff for existing properties, stuff like that. Like a normal Direct. That's what you're going to see. That's my prediction. Anyways, Xbox did a good job.
Yeah. They did. They really did.
They really did. All right, guys. Thanks for watching with us. This has been another E3 thing. And if something big happens with Squeenix, and we have, like, Devolver had some extra content on their thing that we didn't see. And I know there was a Gearbox thing which might have a morsel of something worth watching.
Yeah, apparently
most people said it was all shit.
Some like indie things that were decent.
And there were some indie games released. There's a small possibility that maybe we'll do like a show tomorrow in between this and Nintendo to catch up with some stuff that we didn't get on the other shows.
Well, tomorrow is actually Capcom.
I'm not watching Capcom. It's not going to be anything worthwhile. I saw the email they sent me. There's not going to be anything worthwhile. It's going to be...
Okay, so you actually do mean between this and Nintendo, so there is a whole day.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Okay.
Take-Two has already been confirmed to be basically nothing.
Right. Well, it's like an inclusivity diversity stream, which...
I don't even understand.
I might look at on my own.
Okay. Anyways, like, I think Capcom's supposed to be, they're going to show, what'd they say they were going to show? Like, it's all existing stuff. What I saw. Like, it's going to be Monster Hunter 2. Or, like, their Monster Hunter spin-off game. Some Monster Hunter DLC. Probably, maybe a DLC for the Resident Evil game we haven't played. Yeah, it's gonna be like everything Capcom you're already expecting from Capcom. Nothing new, I think. And if it has something, yeah, the Ace Attorney game that we already know is coming.
Right.
The bundling of the two games that never got localized. Ace, I forget what it's called, but we already know about that. It exists.
Right.
The games have been out for 5 years. so there's nothing new to show. And I don't want to see anything because I don't want to be spoiled for those games that we will one day eventually play. We're not going to play Resident Evil 8 anytime soon. Maybe after we finish 7, and I do want to get back to 7 in VR. I was really liking that, and I think we might go back to it. But I've been thoroughly spoiled for 8, thanks to Twitter. I've never seen a game so thoroughly and quickly spoiled. Just non-stop spoil content.
That sucks.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's Resident Evil. Who cares?
I
but
guess.
At the same time, it makes like I need some time to forget everything I saw so that when we play it, I'm actually like maybe semi-surprised at the shit I see. Like, I don't get it. Like, so many games, the internet's actually quite good. Like, for Last of Us 2, I wasn't spoiled at all. Somehow.
Yeah.
And people, like, it was like a cardinal sin to spoil that game, and people treated it like that. Like,
Yeah.
they were really like, don't spoil, don't spoil. And there's lots of games that come out where people are like, don't spoil, don't spoil, don't spoil. Like, fucking God of War came out, didn't spoil any of the shit. But then Resident Evil came out and it was like no holds barred. It was like, everybody check out this scene from fucking Resident Evil 2. I got a meme about this scene. I've thought of a great joke about this scene now, GIF. Like, it's like, what the fuck? He like immediately gets his hand bit off. Like, that's a scene. That's a scene that everybody reacts to. Like, oh my god, his hand's being bitten off. Well, everybody on the internet fucking knows about it. It's like, so yeah. To answer your question, are we going to play that game and react to all the crazy stuff going on in that game? I've already reacted to it, and by myself in bed alone, like, looking at my Twitter feed.
We don't get to see that, though. Were you like, boing?
Boing to what?
Oh. The guy getting his hand bitten off?
Yeah. Anyways, but it didn't help that it was being memed the day the big booby lady was put out there because Capcom dropped it as a like random trailer on their YouTube channel instead of making it a part of a stream.
Yeah.
In addition, we were like occupied, I think, with Rudiger.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
So like it came, the shit was already flooding Twitter before I even had a chance to like think, like a mod, like maybe one of my mods would have like messaged me saying you might want to watch this or something, or there was no chance. It was already like immediately all spoiled on Twitter. It was such a bad way to drop a trailer. It felt like we came out of a
sleep. In my recollection, I think it was around the time Rudiger was sick. But in my recollection, we like came out of his sleep and it was all over the internet.
There's a new gaming meme that I'm not a part of, and now I feel like I just don't want to see it anymore because I'm fucking annoyed by it. Like it's like being left out of a thing, and you're just like, I don't care. It's your joke. It's not mine.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways.
And Fraser and I get extra salty about shit like that.
Yeah. Gregosaur, this is a really weird statement, man. I don't even know. Anyways.
That's just being old.
It's being old?
We've always been like this. Both of us.
Yeah, what show have you been watching?
Yeah.
I've been a fucking crotchety curmudgeon from the very inception of this fucking show. Where are people like thinking this is new?
Really?
And Becky too.
I have always been like this.
Becky tries to counterpoint me and tries to be like, sunshine and shit. But like Becky is just as big of a fucking like to shit. Spoilers. That's how she actually is.
That is how I am. But I'm also like nice and can look at the other side.
She tries to look at the bright side to try to always devil's advocate stuff.
Yeah.
And that's great. Counterpoints me. It plays off well. What? Unsubscribe. No, not Becky too.
Becky watches Westworld season 2 and gets mad. It's true.
I fucking love it when Becky is a curmudgeon about shit. I'm just I get giddy. Like I'm like, I mean, she's outspoken about something.
Really, Westworld season 2 has been the biggest thing in a while. That was fucking bad.
Whenever she does start to like get upset about a thing or rant about a thing, I like to like give no extra. Like I just leave it. I let you go.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to make it my mantle.
Yep. It's true.
I have tons of things I could say to add to your fire, but I let you go. I let you go.
Yep.
You come up with your own verbal diarrhea for this rant, and I won't feed it. It might look like I'm mocking you when I do that, but I'm just like, what will she say next when she really hates that?
No, season 1 of Westworld was great.
It's amazing. It's a great standalone season.
I would even recommend that.
It's a beautiful standalone season.
Fargo season 4.
Fucking terrible. Terrible.
Takes a lot to get me passionate about hating things.
Anyways, what was the whole thing? Oh yeah. So anyways, Capcom, whatever. I'm not expecting anything, and I'm definitely not interested in anything new for Resident Evil 8.
Right, Super Neon Man guy, right?
The only thing I really like about Resident Evil 8 was the advertisements that they ran here in Japan. Did you see the puppets?
Probably.
They did puppets, all the characters, like the big booby lady.
Oh, really?
They did a puppet show.
What the
fuck? It was on Japanese TV. You didn't see it?
No.
It was also running a lot on Japanese Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Ads, like promoted tweets, like constantly I was getting it. Like they were running it hard in Japan.
How did I not see that? I go on transit more than you.
I was gonna actually post it because I was pretty sure none of them had seen it because it was only in Japan. And I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep. And then the next day, people had posted it. I was like, I could have been the one who broke the story. It was my only dream in life, is to be the one who breaks the story about something in Japan.
You still got a lot of life left to live, man.
That damn Brian Ashcroft got me.
I know.
Got me again.
Guys, read American Gods. Read it, please. It is so good. And thank you to, I think it was Miss Fable probably, who recommended it. And Gravel. Oh, God. Awesome.
Anyways, it's about time for bed. While I have you, a lot of you guys who are watching in the shadow chat, maybe I'll bring you guys back up again. A lot of you people who are hanging out who are turbos might not know why you can't get into the turbo chat if you haven't been around in a year or more. Well, someone will post how to do it. You have to fill out a form.
It's like bit.ly turbo toot.
Yeah. Oh, it's saying my ads are limited on this video. I've already been content ID'd and we're not even done the stream. Thanks for watching, y'all. Check out, I'll promote what we've been doing lately though. We've been streaming a lot, but you may not have seen the live shows because I kept them, I didn't want to bug you. See, anytime we do like one thing for a long time, such as what we just did with Disco Elysium, 20 episodes, and I publish a lot of them, people tend to like start complaining or unsubscribing, so I didn't want to flood people's box with one game forever. But if you want to watch us play through that entire game, it's on our playlist. It's just that most of the videos are unlisted, so that's what we've been doing for the last month, in case you were wondering why we weren't putting out any videos.
Disco Elysium is so fucking great, you guys. It was so great.
Watch our Disco Elysium playthrough.
Or play it yourself.
Play it yourself, then watch the Disco Elysium playthrough. It's one of our best playthroughs we've done in a long time.
We're just so happy through the whole thing. And then after, we would talk about it.
Yeah. Off show. Becky and I couldn't not talk about it. We usually like to try to keep everything for the show, but like every so often something just enters your head and you're just like, do you think, when Kim said this, do you think that maybe, and we like, it was like a show like that we were obsessed with or something. Yeah. One of the best games ever. It's the best game ever made.
Spoil-free overview. What's it about?
If I were to pitch it to somebody without spoiling them, my elevator pitch would be, you're a detective who doesn't know who he is anymore. And it's your chance to reinvent him. Mm-hmm. You can play him in any way you want because he doesn't know who he is or what he is. And then the hook is that there are 16 characters inside him.
Yeah.
16? 20? 20 characters inside his head, and they're all talking to him. That's the real hook. And they're all talking to him, non-stop.
Can you trust?
Can you trust the characters in your head? Each one represents a facet of his personality. Everything from horniness to rhetoric to imagination
to logic.
Authority. All of these different aspects of his personality, to reaction speed as its own character in his head, and they're all talking to you depending on how many points you put into each of these characters, which are stats. They're stats, but they're characters.
The writing is next level.
So fucking good.
Damn right.
Like, is that not the best way to sell the game? I think I did like the best job you can without spoiling anything.
Top tier writing and characterization, yeah.
And then it's a pretty good noir detective mystery.
The voice acting, yes.
The voice acting
phenomenal.
really makes it happen. But it's a good noir detective story, and it's gritty.
I think it's coming out on Switch this summer.
And
it's the Shadow Chat? Cool.
It's dark, but still funny. They put tons of humor into it while still being super dark.
Yeah.
Like, and not like ha-ha dark, like actually seriously fucked up dark. Yeah. And then funny. Like, it's not a dark comedy. It's like a dark story that has comedy on top. There's different. There's a difference. It's so fucking good. I can't sell that game enough, guys.
We're talking about Disco Elysium.
Got 1,000 viewers. I kind of just want to hang out with all y'all.
Style.
We don't usually get 1,000.
The art style was so beautiful. It inspired me so much. Just looking at the art style made me want to go paint.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. I'll add it to my wish list.
Yeah, you should.
We've only beat it once.
But next on the docket, I think, because my wrists have been bugging me, I've been like trying to think of what to play next, because I don't want to play anything that's super hard on my wrists. We want to get back to Phoenix Wright.
We do. Soon.
To Miles Edgeworth has been a plan for a long time to get to, and but I've been trying to think. There's other story-based games. Like, we love story-based games. They're just really good on our show, especially story-based games. Yeah, we're gonna go back to Yakuza for sure. Story-based games that you can take your time about decisions and talk them out. I think that really works on our show because I talk so much. And we like to, like, discuss the moral dilemmas of a decision and stuff. So...
Please get back to Ace Attorney. Yeah.
It was a foregone thing. We'll always go back to Ace Attorney. We're not running out of, like, you know, there's a ton of new Ace Attorney games coming out. So it's not like, you know, we're falling behind.
Yeah. It is time. It Takes Two.
I'm not going to go back to Ghost of Tsushima. No, it's not for the show. It's too slow. It's not
as gorgeous as it was.
It's a beautiful looking game. Like, it's not something that I just can play on the show anymore, honestly. It's just like, you know, beautiful, probably a great experience on your own, but it's just not show material. The, like, you know, open world games can be, like, such as Red Dead Redemption, which we played and loved. But Red Dead Redemption had, like, you know, a better story. I mean, for us, it's subjective, but, like, we were obsessed with, like, a lot of the characters and really invested in them. And, you know, we didn't give Ghost of Tsushima the hugest chance, but on the other hand, nothing grabbed us in the first 2 episodes I played. Whereas Red Dead, like, immediately, like, you loved 5 people.
Yeah.
So it's always comes down to the characters.
I mean, Ghost of Tsushima was fun because we could talk about, like...
Japan.
Yeah.
But we can do that while we play Yakuza as well.
It's true.
You know? Plus, there's a little bit of element of, like, spoilers. I want to go to, like, small Japanese islands and maybe...
In Tsushima?
Maybe Tsushima. Maybe
no,
we'll go
you
to
thought
Tsushima.
that was spoilers?
Not really, but, you know, it's just a joke, kind of. I don't know.
Just a little bit of a joke.
I've heard Ghost of Tsushima's story gets better as it goes, but But anyways, I'm pretty sure the Red Dead conclusion is in the playlist.
Eh?
What? It is. I fixed it. It got fully uploaded. I'm pretty sure Red Dead... I fixed it.
You recently beat Narita Boy. It was great. Loved the combat.
Yes, it is there, says Zato.
Okay.
Yeah, I it should be complete. Red Dead should be complete in the playlist.
The Ghosts of Tsushima have been made ambassadors for the real Tsushima.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, which is really cool. Yeah, it's complete. Red Dead's complete. There's a bunch of other playthroughs from the Twitch Fallout that I have to complete and get back onto YouTube. It's on the to-do list, and I'm not looking forward to it, but I will eventually get everything back on YouTube that got lost from Twitch. I saved it all.
Sorry, I
saved it all.
Didn't check it. How are the boys doing? They're great.
The boys are doing great. They got families.
Yeah. I just asked them for pictures of their kids last night, actually.
Families, and they're working themselves like dogs.
Yeah.
They're at that stage of their lives where they work themselves to the bone.
I mean...
Building that nest egg.
Kyle always worked very hard.
Yes, Kyle always fucking worked himself to the bone. Holy shit, that guy.
Yeah.
Always burning the candle at two ends.
Yeah, seriously.
He was getting so hard to get towards the end. Like, he'd always say yes, but which Kyle would you get? The one who's, like, bleary-eyed and can barely keep his eyes open? Like, sometimes?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you get the guy who's, like, actually had some energy left and would have a beer and do a show and trailer and be good, but sometimes you had a guy who was falling asleep in the chair the moment he showed up to the house because he's been, like, working 17-hour days.
Yeah.
Kyle is fucking insane.
Yeah.
And then he moved out to the island after we left, so he's like...
Yeah, like I was saying in a recent show, none of the guys live in Vancouver anymore, and we knew that was going to happen. They all have babies.
The writing was on the wall. If we were still in Vancouver, getting together with the guys would be like a maybe once a season thing, probably.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be like the old days. They were all ready to go their ways. They see each other every so often still.
I don't even...
But they got families. They're raising families now.
Ben got married.
Ben got married. Everything's like people grow.
Well, I was going to say Ben got married and like nobody could even go, but that was because of COVID.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was COVID. But no, the guys are doing great.
They are. Kyle is a carpenter, yes.
But yeah, if you guys haven't, again, since we have like 1,000 people here, if some of you guys are turbos who haven't been around in a while, I think that maybe some of the link has been posted in here for you to sign up to be in the turbo chat every so often if you want. Here, I'll type it out if I can. bit.ly/turbo2, like that. That's how to, you fill out that form if you're an old turbo, and you'll get access to the new turbo chat. But if you aren't a turbo, let me advertise, since I'm going to get $0 for this fucking stream because of the copyright music in it. Promote the turbo channel. If you probably already know about it, but maybe don't. To get onto the on-show chat, you go to our Patreon. Link is in the description. You don't need to put down $50 right away. You get in there once you've donated $50, but you don't need to right away. You can start doing $5 and join us for our movie nights right away. This month we're going to watch The Fifth Element together. It's this show, but with movies. Last month we watched Pokemon and RoboCop. Pokemon, the cartoon series. Yeah. And we'll probably be watching more. And
any idea when you're going to watch Fifth Element? Yeah, I was going to actually do that.
Figure that out. Probably soon.
I don't know where my phone is. Oh, I think it's here.
But yeah, we've been... we'd still do our movie night.
Probably the weekend of the 26th, 27th. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Pokemon and RoboCop, classic mix. But there's plenty of room in the Turbo Club if y'all want to join. But take your time. We still appreciate all the shadows, as you guys have seen in the pre-shows here on YouTube. I like to spend a time acknowledging you guys who tune in the shadow chat.
I was a Patreon for a long time, never figured out how to get into the turbo chat. When you get to $50, I will email you.
If Becky doesn't email you, if you reach $50 and she accidentally misses you, let her know.
Yes.
But if you get to $50, she has a system to try to like tabulate it, but sometimes it misses things because it's Patreon's back end sucks.
Yeah, it really does. I have to do like weird
spreadsheet shit to track who gets to $50. Like sometimes she misses people. So message, if you hit 50, message Becky.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying.
Or like message us on Patreon.
Yeah, message on Patreon.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to keep track of it.
Also, if you're a student and you don't have money, don't give us money. You gotta eat, man.
But, anyways.
Squeenix starts in 10 minutes if you wanted to stick around for the very beginning.
Did we just end up wasting time till Squeenix? Why did I felt like I was gonna skip Squeenix because it was at 5 a.m. for us. Are you sure Squeenix is about to begin?
Mm-hmm. 8 minutes now. Education in the U.S. is expensive.
I didn't know it was,
right.
I thought it was a little bit further out. Alright, fine, let's watch Square Enix.
Alright, well, if we're doing this,
Well,
then
for a bit. They're on a short leash.
they're on a short leash.
Like, better fucking...
Bring it.
How do I get to their thing?
I think it's only like half an hour. I don't know. I need to go to the bathroom, though. I hope this is not loud.
It will be. Or if you power it off first, it'll be good. No problem, Joshua. How do I... What's it called? By the way, also, if you guys haven't seen show and trailers in a while, I haven't been making them public. The last few show and trailers have been a fucking copyright nightmare. It's like, I don't even know what to do with it anymore. But I haven't been making them public because they're just so fucking beleaguered with copyright issues. You can view them, but maybe like the best way anybody like if you want to see them is to go onto Twitter, look at the announcement video for a show and trailer, and click the link for the live stream. For any of the shows that we put out there at that time, or like they're always available right after. Sorry, I'm so fucking tired. My head is going so slow. All right. How am I supposed to find this? Oh, you brought chips.
I did.
What should I type in? Square Enix Games brings up, like, this is the worst search I've ever seen. This is Square Enix, just maybe Square Enix. We'll bring it up. Here it is. Is this it? 4:15?
Fraser, I bought these specific for you because they are vegan and you didn't even want them.
Cheesies.
See, it only has wheat and bean. They are kind of like Cheetos. also in a Minions bag. I know. Yum! Do you like them or not really?
They're Cheetos. Hey, here it goes.
Nice crunch. Will we be returning to The Last of Us now that the dust has settled?
Sorry guys, we're not gonna go back to Last of Us. It won't be happening.
What, we can share that, eh?
We won't be going back to Last of Us, if you didn't hear that. I'm not interested. Everybody saw how disinterested we were. How we weren't enjoying ourselves. Why would we do it? I don't know why we would do it. It's not like a fun dislike, like, you know, a David Cage game. It's not fun to like shit on it. It's just sad. I just don't like it. And I know that there's tons of people who really love it. So what would I be playing it to make people who love it angry, or would I be playing it to make myself angry, or just to satisfy others who feel like me, see me angry like they are? I dislike Abby. I don't want to play as Abby. I hate her. She's just an unlikable person. I don't like any of her friends. The game presented her and her friends in the worst possible way. Maybe, like I've said before, I think maybe we could have liked Abby, maybe, if they told the story right. If they had presented the game in a way where you grow up with Abby, you start the game as Abby. Mm-hmm, you don't even you know, the old characters aren't in it, and then it slowly converges that way, and then you're like, this character I've grown to like is about to do a horrible thing to a character I love.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Now I'm conflicted. Mm-hmm. But the way they presented it, I'm not conflicted. I fucking hate her. No conflict. I fucking hate her. Period.
Yeah.
I'm a very visceral, heartful person. I have very strong feelings, and I'm not going to be brought around on her. I'm sorry.
Come on. What you looking for there?
Nothing? The Cheetos. The cheesies again.
Yeah, did you want them? It's weird because they're vegan, but they're cheesies.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Cool.
Plus, yeah, the discourse with The Last of Us 2, it's like if you dislike Abby or you dislike the game, you're a misogynist, apparently. So, like, there's also that. Like, I'm not allowed to critique it without being in that camp of people who just hate women, and that sucks. Yeah. So, I'm done with it. I'm just like, whatever. I don't want to be a part of the discussion on it. But I've been, once again, in an unrelated stream, dragged into discussing it again. Because it is a super popular game, and people want to know why we aren't finishing. I hated every moment of those last couple episodes, and I don't want to do it anymore. Almost there. 23 seconds. I just hate that audio every time.
Yeah.
I doubt it, Monkey Can. I mean, I don't... It's not an interesting world. It was the characters that made the first game awesome. The world isn't that interesting in The Last of Us.
Ubisoft! Wait, what are we on?
Squeenix, welcome. We weren't expecting to do this because I honestly thought it was
Good afternoon, everyone.
like an hour.
It's Matt Mercer here, and I'm back as your host of Square Enix Presents. Today we have a special
Matt Mercer's
edition of the
McCree.
show for you. New game announcements, updates, and exciting news from our studios across the globe. So let's kick off with the world premiere of a brand new game from Eidos Montreal.
Okay, they're leading with
enjoy
this.
the
This was
show.
like the only thing in their press release. They sent me an email, and it was like the one thing listed that I was like, eh. So we might be able to stop watching after this
I am so proud of you.
and go to bed.
Do you know what a birthright is, Peter?
Alright. Rumor had it that they were not working on a new Deus Ex and that they were working on a superhero game.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
And evidently this is it.
Rocket. So I let Groot fill out the paperwork.
So does this mean
So we got fined. We appear to be 6,900.
we aren't getting a new Deus Ex for a long time?
I know, we clearly need a plan.
If you see anything with claws the size of tracks, let me know.
We got this.
I'm excited for this. Says quiet. Yeah, this song.
You want monster? I'll show you monster. No! We disrobe.
Keep your pants on.
Although it could be used as a distraction.
These weird games that are licensed properties at the same time as like it's hitting the silver screen, but they didn't get the likeness rights.
Yeah.
So weird feeling.
You had one job, Quill.
I did exactly what?
This is a soundtrack I would like to listen to, actually.
I made no such commitments.
The one from the movie.
3 cycles, all would be lost. The galaxy cannot be saved, Peter Quill.
We can do this together. Fucking great, Quill!
Somewhere, right?
Available October 26,
Hi, my name is
2021.
Olivier Proux, senior producer here at Eidos Montreal.
So am I
For the
correct
past few
that
years,
this
we've
was-
had the privilege to work on our version of
These were the
Marvel's
guys that
Guardians
made
of the
Deus
Galaxy
Ex?
and reimagine it into a single-player, story-driven, third-person action-adventure game. It's our own fresh take on the Guardians, and something that's really unique to our game is that you get to be Peter Quill. As Star-Lord, you're constantly in the middle of the action as you try to lead
Yes.
this band of misfits. But today, I'm really excited to have all of you join us on this journey.
Well,
You'll
good
hear
news
more
is
about the
maybe
game
now
from
they'll
our
work on
team
Deus Ex.
behind this project.
If this is coming out now. Maybe Deus Ex will get worked on next.
That's
Growing
positive
up as a
thinking.
kid, I read them, enjoyed them, loved them. I had the opportunity to write for Marvel on some of their cosmic titles. I went back with the help of Bill Roseman, the editor, and kind of cherry-picked characters from Marvel's past.
The opportunity here was to build a team, but to make it all underdogs, so that the reader would think, oh my gosh, how is this team going to survive?
And that became the Guardians of the Galaxy comic, which we loved working on.
I remember the first time that the Marvel crew came to Montreal, we were showing them the design of the characters, how they would look, and they stayed silent. I don't know if it's a minute, but in
I
my
think
head
I
it was a
played
minute.
quite a
I
bit of
was
the
like,
previous
oh
Deus
my God,
Ex.
like they hate it.
We realized
I
how
did
much
quite a few
Marvel
episodes.
and Eidos Montreal
I don't think I
shared
finished
in
it
common,
though.
and that we knew the Guardians were in perfect hands.
Looking at the samples that Eidos were kind enough to show me, I think he's fantastic and absolutely in the spirit of what these characters are.
What makes the gameplay experience unique to me is no matter in what phase of the game you are, whether you're in exploration or
Did I finish one
fighting,
of them?
the Guardians are constantly
It was a pretty
around you,
forgettable
and
story.
you never feel alone. While you're the leader, the
I did get
Guardians
pretty
will
far
also
now that I
challenge
think of
you
it.
and make
I don't know.
decisions on their own, and you will have to
I
adapt
did
to
beat
it.
Mankind Divided.
Literally part of the Guardians of the
Forgettable.
Galaxy.
The decisions you'll make will have lighthearted to haunting repercussions.
Thanks for
and the
being
game
my
will
memory.
react to what you do and say.
The more no-killing teammates.
Says who?
It's literally in your contract. I made no such commitment.
You are playing as Star-Lord and you're using your blasters and you're using your jet boots.
Star-Lord is really empowering. He's very agile on the battlefield. He can slide and over with his jet boots. Of course, he has his elemental blasters that have different powers as well. And on top of all of this, he can use the unique abilities of his guardians.
We're not pirates.
Ting wants to know, how was the Telltale game? We did play the Telltale episode. Did they release more?
Yeah.
The story is
because we actually kind of liked that. It was a fun little silly romp. I guess it died with Telltale.
They create something on a small scale.
I guess that it was just a one-off because Telltale kind of went down at the same time. We didn't finish it, really?
Really big that threatens.
I thought we did.
There are a lot of very interesting villains in the Marvel franchise. And when you're starting to work on a story you get to get your pick.
I thought. I don't remember now.
There's only like 2
videos.
It gives us the opportunity to bring in some that are well
Maybe we stopped playing it knowing that there was going to be no more or something, like it wasn't worth going back.
What Eidos is
knowing
right about
something that's not going to be completed.
Capturing what it's like to be a misfit family. You're also bringing an amazing imagination to it. You're going to see planets and characters that are going to blow your mind.
Interpreting it in its own way, I think
there are
makes
5
it feel
episodes in the
fresh
game they
and
released.
exciting. It's not a matter of trying to replicate the comic or trying to replicate the film. It's trying to take the medium you're working in and make the best version of Guardians out of that.
They made it fun. They made it rock and roll. They delivered everything you would want in a Guardians game.
It looks kind of last gen and whatnot. It's like, man, PlayStation's ruined everything.
Yeah.
Like, look at Horizon, and hell, look at what just came out. I've been seeing footage. People have been posting footage of the new Ratchet and Clank.
37 units?
It's like,
yeah,
this shit's gorgeous. I'm actually excited to play Ratchet and Clank.
I know.
I've been seeing the footage of it, and it's looking incredible.
Need a plan.
But this, like, as good as it looks, we're spoiled these days. This is like pales so much in comparison to the shit PlayStation's putting out.
Don't tell me they ain't worth nothing. Quarantine zone was always holding out on.
I think it just looks so flat, like everybody's made of baby powder.
That's insane that that's what we're thinking. But yes.
Yeah.
Sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic.
Oh, they have moral choices as you play.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once. You know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters.
We'll play Ratchet and Clank after E3.
Are you really
After Nintendo, maybe a few days later. It was dumb as them to fucking release during E3. Like, fuck off, PlayStation. What the fuck?
Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. It's cruel.
What did he say? I didn't pay attention.
Filled with rage.
I vote we celebrate.
Oh, I am Groot.
I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not. I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others. Okay, we get it. All right,
It's kind of nice the choices he actually said.
Yeah.
What was written.
I'm glad they're showing actual gameplay
And
here,
then
actually.
expanded on it.
Nine are tied to the temperament of this ruler.
Because that trailer didn't really get across what the gameplay is.
They've shown that many times, though.
Yeah.
I hate the raccoon.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain? Hellbender's castle isn't even that far. That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress. So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
Not even a line of dialogue to just say why they didn't land next to it.
Yeah.
Good.
Maybe the storm's too bad. This is as close
All right.
as they could get.
You're gonna write for them.
There you go. Yep.
Thank you.
There's no such thing, right? The fact you ain't sure don't vote so good. Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything
You got some nice Cali sticks?
Yeah.
Suicide is what it
That's what it's all about.
Is anybody else bored of the pluckish rogue archetype? I'm bored of it.
Hey, is my jacket all right? At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm. Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit. I face more than enough hardship. Thank you very much. You are welcome, Feeble One. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
It's part of why I like Disco Elysium so much. What kind of hero is that?
Yeah, seriously.
That's my kind of hero.
What? They fell off of the first one?
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Eat it.
I would be wary, Rodin.
Well, it tastes like
No,
raspberries.
I survived freaking Half-World. I think I'm scared of some little bit.
There are moments where stuff isn't completely flat, but then it immediately goes back to flat when it gets into gameplay. Like it takes advantage of cinematics to try to like add some gloss to the characters specifically. Okay, this is interesting gameplay actually.
Your maker. Steel Boy's enjoying this way too much. This is the local fauna. It's about to be an endangered species.
He's commanding his teammates at the same time.
Oh, you rocket! Time to go.
This is almost like it's a little bit like
Should we ask them for
I guess you could say Dragon Age, kind of like the newest, or the last Final Fantasy, the boy band Final Fantasy.
Right, right.
Statue suggests civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Or the newest, the Final Fantasy remake, yeah.
Retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge. I may activate a hole through your face.
So this is like the bulk of their presentation, it seems, this game.
Be fine. Just
Which is good. We'll tune out probably after this because
no, very well.
Peter.
apparently everything they have after this is
I guess that only applies
stuff
to
they've already
cats.
released.
Sons of dogs! Scut-busting ass! I am not familiar with these words. Order the beast to do its job. Come on, man! Ram it, fast face! Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%. I want 10. Okay, deal.
So many opportunities to write something compelling there.
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket. If you even think of pulling that scud again.
Hear that?
Guys. I got it.
Got big kitties.
It's got the, you just saw two versions. You see the two graphics there?
Oh, no, I didn't.
They had the shiny, then the flat. They they transitioned between each other right there. They showed you cinematic mode morphed into gameplay mode.
Good eye.
You rarely see a game so like evidently put them next to each other like that. They look like the Stranger Things.
That's what Nerd Chomp said too.
I guess the first time I saw those though was actually in. Oh, cool.
Oh god, this song.
Okay. This is cool.
So is this is super?
This is like his ultimate or something.
Oh my god.
Like you can put on a tape. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
feels like a novelty that'll be super fun the first time you use it, or a few times you use it, and then it'll get really like.
I wonder how many times you can use it throughout the game.
How many songs can you get?
Yeah.
Right.
Is it
Cage.
always the same one?
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like we mean business. All right, rocket.
One thing that was kind of annoying was that while that awesome rocket was happening, non-stop dialogue kept on going over top of it.
Maybe Gamora's right. We should try selling Groot instead. What? This is an affront to democracy. I just think that we might need Rocket on the outside for this one. Yeah, we noticed.
You gonna come down the weird way? Yeah, you are.
This up.
Hi, my girl. Do you want to get her for me?
When the time comes, I'll get you out of there.
Me?
Hmm?
Do you want to get her for me?
Yep.
Drac. Gamora, can you help me with this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety.
Hi, my girl.
Oh, come on.
I know.
Don't look
I know, my girl.
You little baby.
My spirit.
Remember, buddy, menacing, like me, only bigger. Not bad, not bad. Easy, big guy. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing? You're 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer.
People on my Twitter timeline want to fuck this raccoon. Really? That's not even a furry thing. Like he's full blown just a raccoon. Like furries, correct me if I'm wrong, don't they usually need some degree of humanoid anthropomorphic form? He's just a raccoon who uses his normal raccoon limbs like a human, but he's raccoon. Doesn't stop some people. Well, that's just bestiality. I guess it's talking.
How many times do I have to kill you? The audacity that you thought you could rob.
Snoo and whatnot.
Dweller, feast upon them!
I also bore myself. Coming this year. So they worked on it for a long time and it's ready to come out this year. That's cool because you don't have 3 years of promotions on it. Which I appreciate, honestly.
Yeah.
Now we're going to revisit 2 iconic brands that are being remastered for modern platforms. First up, relive the classic games in the Final Fantasy series.
No.
And then get one more peek at Legend of Mana ahead of its June 24th launch.
Wait, what?
You're such a good girl.
They just said Pixel Remaster. The concept art for the Final Fantasy games. You saw this in person,
You should
right?
have came with us. Come with us. Yeah, I did see it in person with Allie.
I was too tired.
Yeah. Allie cried. It was cute.
So what does this mean? Could you imagine if they released a new Chrono Trigger, guys? It's like, so this is Secrets of Mana? The Legend of Mana. It's not Secret of Mana, it's the Mana series. Okay.
Up next, Earth's mightiest heroes continue their fight to defend the world in Marvel's Avengers. The team at Crystal Dynamics is excited to share the latest updates with you, including new mission types and a growing roster of heroes.
So,
Avengers, secure that.
I've heard this wasn't well received,
Oh, really?
but they're still trying to keep it going.
Second counts, people. Keep it moving.
I want to like this game, but it's meh.
That's everything I heard about
A wee bit shit. A
Yes.
dumpster fire.
That's the range of opinions I heard about it. So, like, I was considering doing it on the show, and then as soon as I heard all this stuff coming out, I was like, okay, I'm not bothering. Why put myself through pain? I don't even like these characters, so what does it matter?
AIM will save it. I will save it.
There is no end to this crumbs.
I literally don't like any Marvel character.
You don't understand what
But
you're capable of.
maybe Wolverine.
You don't like Iron Man? Yeah. What about the baddies? I actually can't name a baddie.
Magneto?
Spider-Man? Deadpool?
Spider-Man is not a baddie.
No, they're just saying other ones.
Deadpool's alright.
Deadpool is pretty great.
Deadpool is hot. Oh.
Loki's pretty great. You guys like Venom?
I was ready to like Venom.
Your efforts to connect with your
And then they censored his movie.
But as a man who has seen 3 Black Panthers fall, I must warn you of a few things. Many eyes follow the path you are about to walk down.
Is the girl too loud? The girl kitty?
You just wanted to show off this suit.
They all want the name. But they ain't got what's running through these veins. Make way for the king.
It is Claw.
Why do you let him... Whatever.
What do you think that looks like for Black Panther? The fact that his eyes are illuminated in the mask.
Vibranium doesn't belong
I don't care.
Alright. Vibranium does not belong to me. It belongs to Wakanda.
I will be playing it. So this isn't a Black Panther game. This is Black Panther in the Avengers game that everybody just said is shit.
Included at no additional cost.
Now it's
That's
time
good.
to give mobile players a quick look at some of the games that will be available in the coming months.
Good evening, 426. Our intelligence reports a new threat to global stability. Their reach is unlike anything we have seen before. Following Agent 47's disappearance, you were selected because of your remarkable skills. Execution must be perfect. We will strike from the shadows, and they will never know what hit them.
Huh?
A sad and beautiful tale that echoes throughout eternity. The first mobile entry in the Nier series. Nier Reincarnation.
Felt like a Japanese TV ad. She felt like one of those English speakers on Japanese commercials.
Yeah.
This is a lot of Japaneseness. Their Japaneseness is showing. Like, these literally look like the types of the ads that you see on the trains.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like we will see them on trains.
yeah, we probably have even. But it looks like every other one of the ads. Like, it's the exact same format, the way it like shows, and like, Guys, if you haven't been to Japan, it's like one big video game. Oh no, this. Like, seriously, on Japanese trains, you'll see, what's her name? Animal Crossing. Isabelle shows up randomly, promoting, like, insurance.
Yeah.
Like, she's everywhere. Nothing to do with Nintendo. Shows up talking about stuff
really
like,
weird.
you know, get your medical checkup, says Isabelle. Like... No, she's just on billboard, or like on the. They have videos, like video ads, all up and down the trains, and Isabel's on them all the time.
Nintendo allows it, yeah.
Yeah, they've just sold her out. Like she gets to, she promotes like condoms and shit. What is?
Persevering through fire and ice and the coldest of winds. Eventually, the tower became a symbol of unrelenting ambition.
Hey.
That tower's name is Babylon.
Should I know what this is? I do not know what this is.
Does the savior of New Babylon stand among us? Let's find out without further ado.
This is weird. I don't dislike it. It's weird.
We went to the park last night at like 8 p.m. and there was a group of young people playing opera music.
Yeah.
There may be.
Platinum Games did this. Platinum.
This is Platinum?
Shit, really?
So Platinum's like, man, they're but okay, Platinum's not a publisher, I guess. They're a developer.
I was gonna say, so they developed this.
So Squeenix is publishing a Platinum title.
Believe only what you see, and you're like to end up seeing only what you believe.
What is this game? What am I looking at? I'm getting a little bit of Dragon's Dogma vibes, which is weird. Is anybody else getting that?
But two paths lie ahead. Ascend to the heaven above the tower, or fall like this one now before you.
Now begins its tale of both hope and despair.
Okay.
Some people were getting those vibes.
プラチナゲームズは本当にアクションという部分に関しては世界屈指のデベロッパーだと思ってますし、
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
ニーアオートマタでそれが証明できたんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ニーアオートマタのアクションを
We wanted to enjoy the action, so we were looking at a hack and slash genre. You could simply enjoy the hack and slash with near autonomous fluid action base. Of course, the game can also be played solo.
Or with a team of 4.
Or the team. If you want to pursue action, they push forward to a never-ending goal. Players follow the story and complete dungeons as they aim for upper levels. That is totally Dragon's Dogma. Follows the traditional hack and slash. Triggers, activates skills, and draws out your strongest powers. Getting coffin on the player's back is an important key item. This changes how the way you can play, as well as direction and customization you can take. I was told to be mindful of the high fantasy atmosphere and ensure the designs feel polished and sophisticated. I tried to avoid creating anything too cartoonish, took great care of the people in the game. Seem like they exist in real life. This game is developed as a live, what? Oh, like a live service, so it's going to continuously be updated.
本当に私たちも嬉しく思ってますし、まさにこれから開発の佳境になっているので、
Okay.
精一杯頑張っていきたいので、皆さんも引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
You can go get the long-form developer interview and really see him Yorushko Nagai.
The team at Deck 9 is ready to give you a deeper look at Alex Chen's psychic power of empathy. But first,
I'm getting real tired.
Strange remastered collection.
I don't know that I want
We can stop at any
weird to be back.
Yeah, I don't know that they're gonna.
5 years, you're still Max Coffee.
Well, but it's supposed to be over soon too.
I think so. It's like 30, 40 minutes.
All right.
Remember about us as kids. I think about us as little pirates running and jumping through Arcadia Bay.
We are awesome!
Is this the game we didn't play? That one? The.
Life is Strange remastered. I mean, it kind of looks the same.
Take my picture with your new
Yeah, I wasn't noticing any difference.
Yeah.
That's Rachel Amber.
After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned.
But was there DLC or something?
Rachel saved my life.
That we didn't play?
Yeah, we didn't play. Everybody said not to play it. Everybody said it was horrible. You play, like, you get to learn the story of Rachel Amber and Chloe.
Max, what's going on?
But Chloe's such a piece of shit, and apparently Rachel Amber was an even bigger piece of shit
I discovered I could reverse
in the story.
You didn't miss much?
You didn't miss much. That's what everybody kept saying, like, don't bother before the storm.
Whatever's going on between us is special.
Step back before you regret it.
Ben, Max! Then I realized I had a choice and the power to change everything.
Arcadia Bay is on the edge of disaster. Time to change time.
This was the game with the dad dropping the gun with the pedophile you cracked up laughing at. Yeah, sounds like me. Like, the game was hilarious. It was a very funny game.
Hi, I'm Maya, also known as MXM Toon. I'm a musician and the singing voice of Alex Chen in the upcoming Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you enjoyed that first look at official gameplay
Hitler Bird
from the
was in that
remastered
game.
collection. As a long-term bird, I know I did. You can see the love and care that Deck 9 have put into remastering both
And
Life
then
is
all
Strange
the birds
and
died.
This
Yeah.
collection
Oh my
features
god, it
improved
was
character
so.
animation, lip sync, and visuals.
I'm not
Bringing
seeing
new life into these
the
two
remaster.
I mean,
back in March, we
What's Her
also
Face
revealed
had
the
tears
next
at one
major
point,
game in the
but-
series, Life is Strange True Colors, a small-town supernatural mystery. Alex Chen must uncover the truth behind her brother's death, using her psychic power of empathy to unravel the shocking secrets of
oh
human
yeah,
spirits.
you play with them,
Today, we have a first look at Alex's unique power in action.
This is the first
Here's
Life is
game
Strange I want to
director Zach
skip. I don't.
Garris
It doesn't have
This-
any appeal to me.
Yes.
I'm just not seeing
Alex's psychic power of empathy is integral to the story of Life is Strange True Colors. It impacts every relationship she builds.
Psychic power of empathy.
And every
That's just
decision she
empathy.
makes.
Never thought I'd have a
Did you already make that joke?
friend.
For years, Alex has been unable to
That's
shut out
empathy.
the strong feelings of others.
Right?
The fear,
Get it? Like, I mean,
sadness, and anger of those
it's not a
around
psychic
her,
power. It's just
leading
empathy.
her to believe her power is a curse. In the wake of
And I
Gabe's
have
death,
it.
Alex realizes
Yes.
the only way she can find the truth
So
is
she's
to
an empath.
embrace her power.
It's literally empathy. Yeah.
This is happening.
In this game, you have
The only way
empathy.
to understand is to feel what he's feeling.
From the very start, you can use Alex's power to focus on brightly colored auras to gain an insight into people's emotions.
Oh, so she's not empathetic at all. She has to use color coding to understand what people
These
feel.
valuable insights deepen Alex's
I also have
relationships with the folk of
auras.
I
Haven
see that you are
Springs,
blue.
as well
The
as
game
sparking
tells me that I should.
dialogue
What
options and
game? What are you
events.
talking about? I'm
This
fucking.
here, from a
My
scene
dog
very
just
early on in the
died.
game.
Yeah, I know. You're blue.
Yours.
I said you're blue, and I care about it.
Alex has uncovered a secret that Mac wants to keep hidden from his long-term girlfriend. And now he is terrified that Alex will reveal it. before he can talk to Riley.
She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So please, help me out.
Max telling you a whole lot of bullshit.
Listen.
Thanks for telling me the truth, Alex.
Are we still together?
Are you serious? I need to get back to work.
Sure, Alex. We'll get out of your way.
When Alex encounters a particularly strong aura, she can reach out to actively connect with that person's emotions. This generates a nova, a supernatural flare that transforms the world around Alex into a reflection of that person's psyche. In this altered, emotionally charged state, Alex can experience fragments of thoughts and memories to get to the root of their issue.
Remember how we trained a little kid to kill that woman in the church?
Crisis can be easily dealt with. Some carry a dangerous, even life-threatening amount of power.
He's dead! I wish I were too.
He's a stone.
No decision is easy, and the consequences will be felt across the game.
Oh wait, we're talking about her
This
brother.
anger could kill her. What if I could just take it away?
Using Alex's power is the only way you can uncover the truth behind her brother's death.
What would that do to her? What would it do to me? And even if I can, should I?
How far will you go in pursuit of that truth? The choice is yours.
Alex's powers look so awesome. I have no idea how I'll make some of these choices.
It looks so badly
can't wait to play it
written
with you all when
and
it
not
comes
in the
out on
good way
September
that
10th.
made us love the
Don't forget, you can
first.
pre-order Life is Strange True
Life is Strange
Colors
was so
now.
delightfully
And if you choose
badly
the
written.
Ultimate
This
Edition,
just looks
you'll also
boring.
receive the Life is Strange Remastered Collection. And that's it for today. Make sure to follow the Life is Strange social channels for more.
It looks so boring. And then Life is Strange 2 was actually
And
better
now,
written,
We are excited to unveil
but then
a brand
suffered
new
from
title
being long in the
Square
tooth.
Enix
Like,
Japan.
just took way too long to get to the point, and
They
actually
had too many side mission.
middle filler
Yeah.
that explored the same paths with the same characters too many times. Outside of that, if it had been condensed, it was actually quite a heartfelt and well-written story, I think.
That's my mission. Looks like chaos has been waiting for us.
You gonna make us go in there and find you?
Guess we'll just show ourselves in. I only know one thing. I want to kill chaos. I need to. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger. Thirst. Move aside! You're dust!
What is this?
It's a new IP, a new title.
Is there attempt at a Dante's, Devil May Cry?
This is a shrine of chaos. He's here. We just have to hunt him down. Feel the pain! The darkness is so thick I can taste it. This is it, no doubt. Die already!
These boys are very edgy.
Who left on
My
the
mind.
same journey as you, but never returned. His name was Garland. If you could, I would be grateful if you looked for him.
Chaos.
It's what he wants to kill. It's not a hope or a dream. It's a, I think he said it was an obsession.
Know when you're beaten! And who are you?
This guy doesn't look like chaos personified. He looks quite organized.
Yeah,
Like-
he does actually.
I mean,
Pretty
he's
collected.
on a throne. That alone is a monarchy, presumably, which is an organized structure of government.
Yeah.
No. I become chaos.
You're not chaos, man. Tasmanian devil. That guy was chaos.
Tasmanian Devil.
Have you seen that guy?
He's pretty crazy.
Wait, this is Final Fantasy?
What?
That was Final Fantasy? Why not?
I'll leave you with a look at some of the amazing
Why the fuck not?
Square
Everything
Enix
can be
titles
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy.
spin-off.
as well as those to
Why
come.
the fuck not? Yuffie's coming.
Bad news.
Yeah, she is.
Just hit me with it.
Wait, why did she get special treatment?
Gonna do what?
Yuffie's coming. I pronounce everything the way I did as a kid. I refuse to change. And I'm upset that I just did. Outriders. Yeah, how about some fucking gameplay for Outriders? That's a really cool new IP that they're making. That we liked the first trailer for about 2 years ago.
Black Panther. More to come. Forspoken.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. Final Fantasy 16. Jesus. Endwalker Final Fantasy 14 online. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thank you for joining us today. Keep an eye out for news about our next Square Enix Presents.
Outriders
I'm Matt
came
Mercer.
out already.
See you next time.
Oh, was it good?
Mm.
Oh. Oh shit. I was bored. Fuck. It did look cool, I thought.
Mediocre. Is it time for bed, my girl? Look how sleepy she is.
I like this track. Is this just filler music or is it a real track?
Lisa is a big kitty.
All right, well that wasn't the worst thing. I guess we got through it. It was, I really like that track. Somebody Shazam that for me.
No Dragon Quest 12.
Well,
Boo.
I don't need you to Shazam it. It'll content ID me and then I'll get the name.
There you go.
Thank you, YouTube. They'll be getting a share of my revenue. Alright, so that was the show. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Yeah.
We'll be live again. Yeah, Fraser, game the system. Yes, finally, free Shazam. I don't have to pay for Shazam like you suckers.
People were excited about Guardians in that.
Sure, that was new and yeah, cool. I mean, you never expect much from Squeenix. Like they always just kind of have a little. Anytime they're at E3, they don't really do a big thing. But that's cool. Whatever, they're there, and they did show actually a few new things. If you're interested in them, I wasn't. Oh my goodness, Lisa.
And I brushed her well today.
Yeah, I mean, Guardians didn't look particularly. Man, everything just looks not great next to Horizon Zero Dawn. And it makes me really sad that I'm not more interested in Horizon Zero Dawn, because Horizon Zero Dawn, despite being cross-platform, the footage, I mean, it was a gorgeous game when the first one. It was gorgeous. That's why I played it as long as I did before I finally got put to bed by the narrative. But the new one, God.
God so beautiful.
Yeah, and then, well, speaking of the devil, God of War, like when you look at these first-party console titles for PlayStation, just everything else doesn't hold a candle, and it really kind of hurts my eyes when I have to look at it.
Yeah.
Anything else that's not first-party PlayStation. So anyways, we'll see you guys for Nintendo.
Yes.
Tune in for that. Lisa wants us to come upstairs so she can have a nap.
Yeah.
She sleeps better when she's next to us. Thanks for watching, guys. We love you. Bye-bye. Stay awesome.
Bye.
All right, guys. We said our piece, obviously, already. Lots of... Nintendo will be the next time you see us, I believe. But keep an eye on Twitter, because you never know. Follow us on Twitter for all the show announcements. Until the next time, see you later.
Bye-bye. Thanks for hanging out.